Helo a chroeso i Rodney Parade ar gyfer ein gêm fyw ola yn hymor arferol Super Rygbi Cymru. Ar ôl i Gasnewydd gipio'r darian her yng Nghlynebwy, mae yn y fantol heno. Am y tro cynta, mae bob un tlws yn perthyn i un tîm.
Gasnewydd sy'n fuddigol ym mlwyddyn cynta Super Rygbi Cymru. Pencampwyr, cwpan Super Rygbi Cymru yw Gasnewydd.
Pencampwyr y gyngrair, y cwpan a y darian her.
Ydych chi'n barod?
Ellis Lewis am y llinell gais. Fuddigoliaeth gofiadwy i'r tîm cartre.
A dyma sut mae pethau'n edrych. Wythnos diwetha welon ni Pont-y-pŵl yn ennill ei gêm gynta ers canol mis Hydref yn erbyn Llanymddyfri, ond maen nhw dal ar waelod y tabl. Bydd Pen-y-bont ac Aberafan yn ymuno â Pwla yn y rownd ail gyfle. Mae'n dyn rhwng y Rygbi Gogledd Cymru a Cwins Caerfyrddin ar gyfer y lle awtomatig ola yn y rowndiau terfynol. Cofiwch bydd y pedwar ucha yn chwarae gemau go gynderfynol adre a bydde buddigoliaeth dros Abertawe yn ddigon i Lynebwy orffen ar frig y tabl. Felly llwyth dal yn y fantol yn Super Rygbi Cymru. Croeso mawr i Rodney Parade, lle mae Gasnewydd wedi dewis cynnal ei gêm heno a lle mae'r tlysau'r cwpanau i gyd yn cael eu cadw ni yn colli un cwpan. O, dyna ni. Amser da. O'n i jyst yn mynd i weid, mae'n heilog ond yn wyntog ma, ond oedd ddim eisiau fi, os chi'n gallu gweld hwnna, chi'n. Ond Gareth, dyma lle i fod, ynddo, o ystyried bod y dreigiau newydd cyrraedd cwarteri Ewrop am y tro cyntaf mewn 6 mlynedd. Amser da i fod yn chwaraewr neu yn gefnogwr yng Ngwent.
O'n i lle positif iawn, y trysau yma, mae Gasnewydd yn casglu ond hefyd y dreigiau'n ffantastig ar y penwthnos a yn gyffroes iawn i nhw fe mas i Zebran ar y penwthnos i trio fynd yn bellach to. A
mae'n amser gyffroes iawn yn Super Rygbi Cymru hefyd. O ystyried be ni newydd weld, mae unrhyw un ar ei diwrnod yn gallu curo unrhyw un. Na, mae'n iawn, cer amdani a tefo'r cwestiwn.
Mae'n agored iawn. Yna beth sy'n gret i gweld yr agwedd gystadleuol a mae'n dod i cyfnod y tymor le mae pobl wedi bod yn adeiladu'n wahanol trwy gydol y tymor yn datblygu chwaraewyr, datblygu unedau. Felly mae momentum yn wario rhan mowr yn mewn i'r play-offs yma a chi'n gweld agweddau o tîmoedd yn dangos na dros y mis diwetha.
Ac am ffordd i orffen y tymor arferol, y darian her sy'n nawr mwy fel pwynt papur, paperweight i fi, yn y fantol heno yng Ngwent, Sioned.
Odi, fi'n siŵr bydd Pontypool yn dwlu gael ei ddwylo nhw ar y tarian yn mwy na tilon falle, ond mae fe'n gêm gyffroes hyn, ond mae fe'n darbu Gwent, mae fe'n mynd i fod yn gêm hynod o corfforol. O'n i'n gwylio Pontypool yn cynnesu fyny tu ôl i ni, mae'r balchder yn peth grif i nhw fyd, mae nhw'n mynd i dod. Mae bod falle bod safle yn y tabl ddim yn y fantol iddyn nhw yn ôl canlyniau'r gêm hyn, ond bydd nhw bennant moyn y tarian a bydd nhw moyn y fuddigoliaeth yn y darbu.
Roi tymor nhw yn i chi desyn, fe gollon nhw 11 gêm o'r bron sy'n record, cystal a record yn y gyngred yma, ond wedyn gero nhw Llanymddyfri, felly momentum, mae reswm ni'n defnyddio'r gair momentum yn y gamp.
Odi, yn sicr, a rhan mowr o'r gyngred yw datblygu a maen nhw wedi gweithio gyda criw ifanc dros y flwyddyn hefyd a mae boes fwy profiadol wedi dod nôl mewn i'r garfan ar dros yr wythnosau diwetha. Felly mae hwnna gyd yn cyfuno a gobeithio gweld nhw'n cymryd hwnna ymlaen mewn i'r cyfnod diwetha yma o'r gyngred.
Ac i Gasnewydd, colliodd i hanes nhw wythnos diwetha, colled siomedig yn erbyn Caerdydd, ond 6 fuddigoliaeth yn olynol cyn hynny. Tîm i wylio yn y rowndiau terfynol?
Yn bendant. Maen nhw'n tîm sydd wedi cryfhau wrth i'r tymor mynd yn flaen. Fe gath nhw dechrau ar weddol sigledig, roedd nhw'n colli gemau, ond maen nhw wir wedi ffeindio'u trad nhw nawr fel tîm. Fi teimlo oedd y colled wythnos diwetha, bydden nhw'n hynod siomedig David, oedd y sgôr ddim rili'n adlewyrchu perfformiad nhw, mae nhw yn tîm gryf, mae dyfnder gyda nhw a mae chwaraewyr rili medrus a rili cyffroes ar y tîm nhw fyd, felly edrych mlaen i gweld nhw.
Gadewch i ni edrych ar eu tîm nhw, mewn mwy o fanylder hyn o ma. Dim ond 3 newid i'r tîm na ddechrau'r golled yn erbyn Caerdydd o tiau diwetha, a mae 3 o chwaraewyr y dreigiau hefyd yn dechrau. Mae cyn-gapten Dan Ugain Cymru Harry Ackerman yn dechrau eto wythnos yma, 6 gyn gyngrair Super Rygbi Cymru. Mae ei bartneriaeth yn y canol gyda Joe Westwood yn parhau. Mae wedi chwarae 8 gwaith i'r rhanbarth y tymor yma. A mae'r prop Rodney Jones yn dechrau ail gêm yn olynol ar ôl cyfnod hir allan gyda Ganedd. 24 cap dros Gymru i'r dyn o Fachynlleth. A ni'n mynd i glywed nawr gan hyfforddwr y tîm cartre, Tai Morris, sy'n gyda'r sylwebydd yn yr iaith Saesneg, Dave Rogers.
Thank you very much, Lauren. It is cold in the shade. Right, we're going to talk about tonight, I promise, but we've got to talk about last week first. One of the games of the season. I loved it, probably a little bit more than you did. So how has the week been off the back of that absolute barnstormer?
Yeah, it's been quite positive. Credit to Cardiff. You know, we knew it was going to be a tough game, particularly at Cardiff, and their backline looked so clinical and fast. But yeah, look, I'm pleased with the efforts. It was just two good teams, and unfortunately we didn't get the W.
Well, look, we're looking forward to the playoffs now. We've got to get tonight out of the way, but you won it from third last year. You're currently in third. Dare you dream? Are you looking that forward into the future?
Look, our ambitions were to be in the top four for a home. We think we secured that now already, so we take one game at a time, and as you've seen with the results lately, Pontypool beating Llandovery and Swansea hitting a bit of form, RGC hitting a bit of form, I think it can go anyway.
Proper coach's answer that was, one game at a time. Look, what you're all about here, what the league is all about, is youth and the future and brilliant players. You've got a couple of very exciting young boys in the centres today. What do you like about them, and what are they going to bring to your team today and for the rest of the season?
Well, to start with, you know, physically, they're very big lads, strong for their age. They bring a lot of experience in this group. You know, they lead us, even though they're youngsters. So that's fabulous to have other players building off that, and not just them. Young Brogan, young Noah as well, 17, 18-year-olds. So yeah, it is right what the league's doing at the moment.
Thank you very much for your time. Good luck tonight. Do some coaching.
Thank you.
Right, wel, o'r olwyr at y blaenwyr de, Rodri Jones, 54 munud gath wythnos diwetha. Gret gweld e nôl ar y lefel yma.
Ydy, ffantastig i weld e nôl ar y ca, a cymryd mantes o'r SRC fel hyn. Ni'n sôn lot am y chwaraewyr ifanc ni'n gweld yn y tîmoedd yma sy'n bwysig i datblygu, ond mae mynd yn erbyn rhywun fel Rodri a profiadau sydd da fe yn genedlaethol a dros y degawd a fwy diwetha yn ffantastig. Ffantastig iddo fe, ond ffantastig i'r cyngrau a i'r chwaraewyr ifanc sydd yn datblygu hefyd.
Ie, Dylan Lewis yn gweud mai buwch yw ei llusau nhw. Sa'n gwybod beth yw'r cefndir fyna. Ti'n edrych fel bod ti yn gwybod.
Good farmwr. So, yeah. Top class. Top class.
Right, okay.
Dwi'n disgwyl y cwestiwn.
At yr olwyr de, achos geithon nhw ddim yn fuddugoliaeth, ond nhw'n miraglus iawn.
Do, ie, oedd da beth o'n i'n mwynhau gwylio ar Gasnewydd wythnos diwetha. Maen nhw'n datblygu fod y tîm cyflan. Mae'r blaenwyr a olwyr i gyd yn cyfuno gyda'i gilydd. Fyna ni'n gweld Hunter Ward yn sgori, Kaiser, rhedeg, ongl a'r llinell perffaith. A fan hyn, just dala'r pas, rhoi pwysau pas yn gywir fyna i'r asgellwr rhedeg mewn. Felly, maen nhw yn tîm llawn medrusrwydd a mae cyfradd gwaith nhw hefyd fel blaenwyr a olwyr yn arbennig. Mae fe'n uchel iawn.
Right, at yr ymwelwyr nawr se, ac i dîm Pont-y-pŵl, 3 draig yn dechrau iddyn nhw i gyd yn y rheng flan. Dylan Callagher Griffiths wedi chwarae 15 gêm ranbarthol yn ei amser, 22 mlwydd oed, cyfle iddo fe barhau ddysgu ei grefft yn Super Rygbi Cymru. Sam Scarff yn wyneb gyfarwydd iawn yn yr ardal yma, 66 gêm mae fe wedi chwarae i Pontypool i'r dyn o Benallta, a Luke Yendel wedi bod yn Llundain ar fenthyg i'r Harlequins yn ôl gyda'r dreigiau erbyn hyn. Ie, i feddwl 66 gêm i Sam Scarff, 22 mlwydd oed. Ni'n sôn lot yn dyn am rheng blaen hanesyddol y Pontypool, 3 wyneb ifanc heno. Safle unigryw ar y cae, pa mor bwysig yw bod nhw'n cael nifer uchel o gemau ar y lefel yma?
Ydy, mae'n bwysig i nhw cyfarwyddo. Sam fel esiampl yn dod o reng ôl a felly'n cael lot o amser i datblygu yna fel bachwr, ond hefyd fel uned. Mae fe'n position mor anodd yn arwen y sgrym na a real roi sylfaen cadarn i'r tîm i launcho gêm nhw wrtho. Felly mae gweld rhywun fel Luke Yendel nawr wedi cael y profiad lan yn Harlequins dros y mis neu ddoi diwetha. Mae fe'n 25. Mae hwn yn cyfnod nawr i fe arwen y reng flan, a mae hwnna'n rhan o datblygiad fe. A mynd lan erbyn rhywun fel Rodri Jones yn rhan o'na, ffantastig i Luke, a bach o bwysau yno fe. Ond hefyd i nhw fel uned nawr i ddatblygu a sefydlu yna mewn gemau sy'n a pwysau yno fe. Mae gêm darbi fel hyn yn anodd iawn, a maen nhw moyn sefydlu yna fel uned a fel unigolion.
Nawn ni edrych ar y rheng ôl a Mike Herbert, yr wythwr yn benodol. Dath e nôl am y tro cyntaf yn swetha ar ôl cyfnod hir mas wedi ynafu, a oedd e'n amlwg wedi creu argraff.
Odi argraff amlwg, mae fe'n angor i'r clwb yn i'r tîm hyn, mae fe'n captain y clwb, a fel ti sôn, dath e'n nôl i'w gêm gyntaf beth os dweud yn ymwneud llan ymddyfru o'r cyfnod allan, a sa'n credu bod e'n unrhyw cyd-ddigwyddiad bod nhw'n ynyllon o'r gêm na. Mae da fe record positif iawn, 5 gêm mae fe wedi ware, mae Pont-y-pŵl di ennill 3 ohonyn nhw, ac wrth gwrs, dyw e ddim yn ennill ei le mewn tîm y tymor blwyddyn diwetha heb ei allu. Felly bydd Mike Herbert yn bendant yn un i Casnewydd i cadw golwg arno heno.
Reit, wel mae Rhys William hefyd yn rhan o'n tîm ni heno, a mae fe gyda cwmni mas ar y cae.
Ie, Ellis Lewis mewn o'r Pontypool yn cadw cwmni fi. Ellis, ti di chwarae ar y maes iconic yma o'r blaen Rodney Parade?
Na, ddim eto, profiad cyntaf ar Rodney Parade.
Ond ti di cael profiad yn Super Rygbi Cymru da Abertawe. Ti bellach nawr lan yn Pontypool ar dopiau'r cwm, Darby Gwent hyn o. Sio mae byddach yn mynd?
Ie, mae popeth yn mynd yn dda. Ni wedi cael enilliad dda wythnos diwethaf a hopefully hyn o.
A ti di chwarae Gymru dan ugen, ti di chwarae mewn pencampwriaethau byd. Be ti moyn cael mas o Super Rygbi Cymru? Ti'n gobeithio cael cytundeb proffesiynol?
Ie, wel, hwnna'n y dream, really, and just chwarae be fi gallu a cael profiad gwell ni'n gallu, really.
Ie. 2 fewnwr mynd o ysgol gyfyn Ystlefera. Yn y gwynt yma, chi'n mynd i gico lot enw?
Ie, wel, edrych fel mae'n mynd, really, a wedyn, os mae gwynt yn dda, wel, kick o'n dda, really.
Ie, pob lwc enw.
Diolch.
Lauren, nôl at y ti.
Diolch Rhys, fod Craig Evans y ffordd o'r arolwyr sy'n cadw cwmni fi, gan bod Tom Hancock yn brysur gyda tîm Dan Ddeunaw Cymru. Fydd e ar y ffôn, Craig?
Fi'n siŵr bydd clic rwle. Bydd VPN yn cael ei wneud rwle, siwr.
Wel noswaith dda i ti, Tom, os ti'n gwylio. Ond at y gêm hyn o de, ni di sôn fel tîm lot am y fuddugoliaeth wythnos diwetha yn erbyn llan ymddyfru. Mae fe wedi dod ar yr amser cywir, ydw e, o ystyried bod chi'n mynd mewn i'r gêm ail gyfle?
Ie, yn edrych yn ei ffoni. Mae'n peth dda, oedd just yn falch i gael perfformio, wedi bod yn hollol onest. Mae wedi bod yn anodd codi'r boes yn aml blwyddyn hyn gyda rhai o'r perfformiadau, ond just bach o teimlad sy'n ddim rhy dda yna, ond ie, mi ddillan ymddyfru gadre, oedd yna'n hwb fawr i ni a just disgwyl mlaen i heno.
Sio mae'n meddylfryd, fe mewn i cyfnod ma'r tymor fel y play-offs, de, a chi dal cyfle da chi fynd mor bell a chi'n gallu. Tymor caled, chi wedi datblygu lot, a chi wedi datblygu unedau, chi wedi datblygu unigolion. Sio mae'n meddylfryd am mewn i'r gemau yma nawr, Craig?
Ie, mae wedi bod yn anedd, ond y meddylfryd yw just mynd mas o mwynhau, mwy na dim byd. So, yn hollol onest, dim byd dyn ni golli nawr. Fel o Scott yn sôn yn y changing room just nawr, mae just cup final pob wythnos bron o bod. A na fel ni'n edrych arno fe, yw dim twli ffwrdd, ond just mynd i mwynhau, chwarae rygbi da, a gen i weld beth sy'n dod mas.
Craig, pob lwc heno, a pob lwc dros wythnosau nesaf. Diolch yn fawr i ti. Dyma ni tem, gêm ola y tymor arferol wedi cyrraedd yn barod, felly mae'n amser ymuno a'n tîm y sylwebu ar gyfer hon. English language commentary is available with Dave Rogers and Gareth Williams, Rhys William a Sioned Harris sydd gyda chi yn y Gymraeg.
Well, good evening, everybody. Your company here at Rodney Parade. The sun is shining, but it is cold in the shade. And there is a pretty stern wind blowing from right to left down there, although the sun flare is going to make sure we have a great game this evening. Strong team then. We spoke to Ty earlier. He was singing the praises of the likes of Harry Ackerman and Joe Westwood. I mean, a URC centre combination really, and Rodri Jones is going to anchor that scrum on the loose head side. Ben Roach captain today. Big engine room with Josh Skinner and Callum Bradbury too. 3 young dragons on the bench in the form of for a Newport team looking to get back to winning ways after a disappointing defeat to Cardiff. For Pooler, well, they've got a few dragons themselves, including Dylan Kelleher-Griffiths, Sam Scarf and Luke Yendall back in Wales after his jaunt over the bridge with Harlequins during the Prem Cup period. Ryan Jones, Logan Franklin and Harry Ford will go head-to-head with their Dragons counterparts in black and amber today. Mikey Herbert captains the team from number 8, but he'll be in a blank jersey. Make of that what you will. So round number 18 Newport still in a position to win the championship, just like they did from 3rd place last year. I mean, you can grab a kid on the way out, but you're still only allowed 23 players in the squad. But a lovely moment. This league continues to provide them. We've got the best young talent in Welsh rugby, family moments, and one of the best things about it is the fact that this is a league of teams full of local players wearing jerseys that mean something to them. Fantastic reception from the Pooler faithful who've made the short journey to be here at Rodney Parade today. Easy to forget that this is a derby game. See Kieran Meek there. He's one of the players, one of the few players in this league who's had the honour of being a barbarian. Oh, Ben Whitehouse. The barber forgot to finish his fade. That is sharp. Woof. Great to have Ben Whitehouse on the whistle today. Well, we might be at Rodney Parade, but it is the Pooler fans that we can hear. Round 18, Super Rygbi Cymru underway at Rodney Parade in the sunshine. Two of the most recognisable jerseys, not just in Welsh rugby, but in world rugby. The black and amber hoops of Newport and the white, black and red of Pontypool.
Tackle, lads, tackle, tackle.
That is the voice of Ben Whitehouse, the referee,
Now
that you
you're
can
off your
hear.
feet now. You were fine.
And in super quick time, from studio
Tackle.
to the position. Gareth, you got rocket shoes on. How have you got up here so quickly?
Yeah, deceivingly quick, I'll be honest, Dave.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that. First up and under of the night, Cadwyn Penny underneath it, and he's chased down well. Tell you what, these Pooler fans have come in fine voice tonight, haven't they?
Yeah, fair play. Real good atmosphere going here, and Sam Scarf's hit there gives them something to get behind. Fair play to them.
Well, they've got a good front row tonight, haven't they? In Kelleher, Griffiths, Sam Scarf and Luke Yendell, but that is a lovely... Oh, has that just stayed in? No, it's drifted out. It's not quite a 50-22, but exploration. Let's have a look at that Sam Scarf hit then. That is a real tone setter for a derby match.
No, excellent, fair play. But to be fair as well, Ellis Lewis's kick, that's on the money, gives Sam that timing, that that opportunity to get physically into the game.
So first line out of the day, Sam Scarf, he's going to maraud around making big hits, but these are the nuts and bolts that you need to get right as a hooker.
Good.
And under pressure,
on ball,
finds his man.
Inside 5.
So you've been pitch side
4
there.
out, 4 out.
In terms of the pre-match stuff, what was the feel down there? What have you picked up? And has your opinion on what's going to happen tonight changed based on the last hour or so?
No, it was Pontypool warming up really near us there, but in the studio. And it's a great start. Fair play to him.
Well, he got a score last week, and look at that go forward there. There's a little knock on though, so we'll have a look at the set scrum. But real signs of intent here.
Yeah, fair play, and that's good. You put it down well there as well, just to get underneath the ball, hold them up, create the maul, and give them that opportunity to get the ball back. But there's a bit of bite there with Pontypool.
Newport ball, Newport no advantage, playing the ball on the floor.
Well, they've had a great few years, haven't they? And they've shown that they belong at this level. And even though they've not got the results this year, they've been in a lot of games. And I think they'll probably be a little bit angry and feel as though they've got a point to prove, because they've got a good team out week on week, and they'll feel as though 10th place in the league is probably not a true reflection on how they've been.
Yeah, that's what these playoffs offer as well. We've mentioned 2 players there now, Sam Scarf, Ellis Lewis there, who've had good impact in this early stage, and they're young developing players. So it's fantastic to see them. They've still got opportunity where they can put that out in a competitive environment in these playoff stages that are coming up.
Advantage.
Well, penalty advantage becomes a penalty pretty quickly.
No advantage, sorry.
And it's the Newport front
forward,
row.
Tight head, loose head, lost shape.
Who get on the good side of the referee. Kelleher Griffiths, the man penalised.
2, just in case it doesn't go.
And Harrison James finds a good touch. Yeah, another look at this scrum, but the penalty was given on the other side.
You have a good battle here with Rodney Jones and Luke Yendall.
Yes.
You know, Luke at his time of development is a good challenge for him in that tight end position.
So Newport, first little look at it, charged down. It was Callum Davis, got a hand on it. Was that a knock on? Referee says play on. That's definitely a knock on from Bradbury.
Still advantage knock on.
Pooler, what a play here. It's Luke Yendall with the carry. Scarf out there in that wide channel.
No. The ball is there, player.
Scarf.
Still your advantage. Use.
There's an advantage, but only a knock-on advantage. Physical start. Not quite 5 minutes in yet. Still 0-0. No
Advantage
real
over.
visits to the red zone.
Go back. Take another step. Newport onto the line. Good. Use it.
Ben Whitehouse telling Newport exactly where
Captain,
they
stop.
need to be.
Captain, stop.
And that left foot deep. Where's that going to go? Well, it's chased back well, and now Ellis Davis. Plenty of space for him to gallop into here, Davis. And that kick's going to hold up in the wind. There's quite a firm wind blowing into Pooler's face in this first half. And Penny gets that ball away, but he gets it away forwards.
Yeah, pretty tight start, to be fair. A bit of a loose kick there by Ellis Davis, but you know, Newport be frustrated there. Just a couple of errors that that have let Pont-y-pŵl off the hook, because their opportunity there to counter attack.
Isn't it? Because we've been in shirt sleeves, but now the sun's gone down. Everyone's got their big coats and their beanie hats on.
It makes a difference, and that wind is it is blowing right behind Newport here, so it is something Pont-y-pŵl need to be aware of, especially when returning like Ellis Davis was in that last instance.
Tell you what, though, given some of the conditions we've had in December, January, February, you take this all day.
Take this all day long.
It's another penalty to Newport at scrum time. And I think this Jones, Langley, Drake trio of front rowers will be delighted.
This is what's great now for Keller, Griffiths, Sam Scarf and Luke Yendall. You know, this is part of their problem solving now. No, I'm not going to delve into that. I'm an ex-back rower, to be honest, Dave. So it's like,
do you know what though? That's a proper coach's look. That is, where they're giving away penalties. And you're like, oh, it's all about the learning. It's all about the learning.
Stay back.
I would need a chat with my scrum coach here. How are we problem solving here?
From the back too.
But look, that is a position, isn't it? Pretty much tight five forwards, where, you know, 20, 21, 22 years of age is. Oh, it's a lovely pump ball, and now some space could open up. Little race to the corner here. First real chance of the game for Newport, and Shea Foster-Smith brought down. It's Morgan Williams who's in the blank jersey for Newport. Should be wearing number 11.
Move 4.
That was a sharp attack from him. Right, into the red zone then. For the black and ambers. Oh, that one's been left behind. Josh Skinner just overrunning it. But a penalty and a choice to be made here. Right on the penalty spot, actually. Do you fancy 3 points?
You've got to get back on side. Option. Time off, boys. Wait for him to get injured. Scrum.
There's a good launch play here off, you know, good foundation off setting them all up, but then, you know, executed really well then to get into those strike zones.
Okay, there were the two pictures in the first two scrums, and we've got clear dominance going forward on both sides. Okay?
Lovely bit of footwork there, wasn't it?
Yeah, scrum.
Yeah, Morgan Williams, to be fair, is, you know, a lot of experience on the World 7 Series, and
wingers up. Yep.
You know, he's transferred that to here with Newport over the last couple of seasons. It's fantastic to see when he's in full flow.
Well, Well, an early change then for Newport. Shea Foster-Smith is not going to continue. That's Brogan Leary coming on with that strapped up right arm. That is not how that man thought that his night was going to go. Now Newport opting for the scrum here. They've got 2 men in the boot, so Harrison James and Cadwyn Penny behind him. And then 2 to the left, 2 to the right. So options here for the home team. And big defensive duties here for Pooler as that scrum goes forward again. They've got the penalty advantage. And now everyone peels around to the left.
We can't continue to play advantage because the scrum disintegrated. There's no scrum left.
That's a worry.
I played
there
advantage,
for
9 didn't use it, scrum disintegrated.
That's the 3rd scrum and it's a third consecutive penalty.
Yep. Scrum called.
Well, they're just going to keep on scrumming here, aren't they? Good control at the base there from Ben Roach as well. When that scrum is flying forward.
Yeah, that's a skill in itself. I'll happily talk about that skill. But, yeah, because that scrum is going forward at the rate of knots, to be fair.
Well, you've got the ascendancy here. 9 minutes in. This is where Newport will want to strike first. Coaching staff will be relatively happy, but much happier if they get some points on the board.
Set!
So in from Welsh. Another penalty advantage. Referee's going to lose patience, but in the meantime, Newport going about the business of scoring, and Joe Westwood has done exactly that.
Yeah, in a good position there, taking advantage of it, and you know, we spoke prior to the game how physical this centre pairing could be, and you know, probably took the wrong option there by hitting Joe front line, because out the back we had a 2v1, but you know, Joe's a real physical carrier. At times he's run really well into that seam, finishes well, to be fair to him.
Well, it's an interesting one with Joe Westwood, isn't it? Because he's played a lot of URC rugby early in his career. I think he's played 8 games across the URC and the Challenge Cup this season. So given how quickly it happened for him, I wonder if he's finding it a little bit frustrating playing in the SRC this year, because, you know, he's an ambitious player, and what difference that'll make, or how easy or difficult it is to coach when you've got players in that situation.
This is the beauty of having competition, you know, and this is what we have to drive in Welsh rugby, is competition within squads. You know, we spoke about, you know, the Dragons result on the weekend, are going into the European quarter-final there, the Challenge Cup quarter-final. So, and we've got people like Joe, you know, playing at this level and looking to push and compete into those teams.
Well, Callum Davis has got right under that, and he's won the ball back for Pooler, taking advantage of kicking into the wind in the first half. Sam Scarf on the ball again.
Leave.
Kelleher Griffiths, we're in 17. It's a big collision, but a good carry. Rides that shoulder contact. Lewis gets there quickly. Little nudge in behind from Meek. Beaten by the touchline, but that looks like a net win for Pontypool.
Yeah, good for Pontypool to get, you know, put some phases together and get into this area now. The aim here now is just to pressurise Newport, and hopefully, you know, get some time up at this part of the pitch and allow them to be as accurate as possible.
Well, they're challenging the line-outs, but the darts have been pretty good from Langley so far.
No, Pooler, leave it. Thank you. Slow ball anyway. Inside.
Harrison James, cultured right boot. He's got plenty of distance on that. And now Pooler can counter with McDonough. Dangerous all season.
Back.
And Newport testing the offside line. Pooler started to build a little dummy there, but taking on those 2 big centres. Not going to be many gaps between those shoulders tonight. Liam Antrobus.
Fall on top of him, let that ball come through, thank you.
And Lewis back the other way. That's Mikey Herbert, the captain. Nice dummy, good footwork from Davis, but then Morgan Williams makes a big tackle.
Leave it.
As you'd expect, very physical start. Joe Davis with the carry. Pooler, though, happy to go through the phases, but how much longer for when they're stuck in this middle third?
Yeah, this is the risk for Pontypool. They're holding on to the ball really well, and now you see Newport again get underneath the ball.
Yeah, they were trying to create the ball there, weren't they? Newport get the turnover as Sam Scarf and that shocker blonde hair, a little bit of footwork going into the tackle. And then Westwood rushed out the line, didn't quite make it, but did enough.
He got something on him, to be fair.
Yeah, to slow Joel Mahoney down.
On your knees first, stay up.
Right, penalty advantage. What can they do with it? Johan Duggan, he is a live wire.
Knees on the floor, lads, yeah.
Interesting call, that. So the Newport player had set themselves with their knees on the floor to make the tackle. The referee doesn't like it. They get quick ball here. This could be a real problem for Newport. It's Ellis Davis.
Okay, side entry from 2.
Yeah.
We'll go back.
That's good
Number
patience
2,
by Pontypool.
Don't drop to your knees before making the tackle. Straight onto your knees, tackle on the ground.
He showed ability there to keep the ball for a long period of time. I'm not exactly sure how many phases that was, but it was a high number.
Clearly. Korea, on you. It's on the edge.
So this is what the penalty was given for. Yeah, it was Wade Langley dropping down almost like he's genuflecting.
Yeah. Just inside.
Good, that accuracy at that set of phases has given Pontypool now this opportunity going into Newport's 22. Hopefully they can make they can make it count from this point of view.
Coming up to 15 minutes gone. The Pooler fans find their voices again. Sam Scarf. It's another good dart from Scarf. And look at this maul making its way forward. It's a long way to maul from the 22.
4, okay.
Now, who's brought that down? He's gone. Sam Scarf peels away. It's a great try from the Pooler pack. The referee had his whistle in his mouth. He was ready to blow for the penalty, but Sam Scarf was gone.
He broke out just at the right time there. Fair play to him. But that's excellent execution. The quality of that line now, to be fair, the throw was right at the top of the jump. And how quickly they moved that maul. That's good play.
He did well to stay on his feet, didn't he?
Do you know what? To be fair to Sam there, that's good awareness. That's a tough job at the back of a maul there. Especially it's going at the rate of knots. Excellent by him to have that awareness to break off and realise he had that space down the blind side.
So Kieran Meek into the wind to give Pooler the lead. There's the try scorer watching on. He'll feel as though that deserves a 7-pointer. Let's find out if he gets one or not. Tough kick. 2 tries, neither of them converted. 16 minutes gone. It is Newport 5, Pontypool 5.
Yeah, but that's fantastic work at the front of that maul as well. Just everything from the throw into the line out, the winning of the line out, the lifting, the jumping, good drill.
Got to credit the referee there as well, because he somehow managed to swallow his whistle, because if it had gone and Sam Scarf had scored that try, I think there'd have been heck to pay.
Yeah, fair play. A lot of experience in that referee, to be fair.
Yes.
Nice to see him use it.
It's a shame they couldn't finish his haircut before he came out, though, isn't it?
I got no style tips. That's the last thing I could talk about.
Bit of momentum here then for Pooler. It's all coming from the tempo, though, isn't it? They're trying to play quickly, and then Newport can't roll away, and referees rewarding the team.
Yeah, we talk a lot about, winning collisions and things. You see Sam Scarf again carries that ball, wins that collision, and then the tackler can't get out, and that's the next penalty. I'd be disappointed with that kick to touch, a bit more distance, but I'm not sure what the wind is doing out there, to be honest.
Yeah, we've got the flags at the end of the pitch there, away to our right, that suggest it is
good play
Pretty heavy wind, but that's a lovely offload from Lewis to find Duggan. And now Pooler.
Oh, there we go.
Moving forward at a rate of knots. Callum Davis and then Dylan Kelleher-Griffiths. Lovely carry by the big loosehead. Oh, a dummy from Kieran Meek. Newport doing well to just get in those passing channels. Stop them finding the edge. Now it's Davis. It's a lovely tip, and he caught one from Josh Skinner.
Use. 2.
Slows down, so Yendel offers himself.
Take a step.
Now Hill.
Take a step.
And this is the challenge now. Oh, no, is that leading with the elbows? Joel Mahoney got away with one there. It's a maul, though, and Newport fancy this.
I called them all.
Come from the
All
side,
your
is he?
players choke tackled, one to the maul. I called them all, one entered from the side then of a maul. And 3, that's 3 penalties against Newport. Every single one of them you've given away. Next one, you go to the bin, Rod.
That's Rodri Jones.
To be fair, spoken about the young front row and the tough time they've had in the scrum to this point, but they've been very obvious around the pitch.
There was no head on that.
In a very dynamic way. So Keller Griffiths there with the carry was fantastic. Spoken about Sam Scarp, we saw Luke Yendel earlier as well.
Ben, so if you choke and call maul, you can't have players coming in from the wrong side then, they've got to get back round, yeah?
What I like about Ben Whitehouse refereeing is he's explaining why he's making the decisions as well. Good communication, and that's a great line-out ball as well. It's another maul for Pooler. It's another try for Pooler. Oh, momentum sweeping them forwards. And Newport cannot cope with the tempo.
Oh, fair play. We just relate that back, from the last kick-off by Newport, Sam Scarf's carry into a penalty, and off that line now, I thought Ellis Lewis and Johan Duggan, fantastic work down the short side.
What's the question, Matt? What's the question? What?
And it's Liam Antrobus who's on the end of it. There he is, the big long lock forward. Well, what a response from going 5-0 down for Pontypool. And they are finding some form here. Well, there's never a wrong time to find form, is there? But bearing in mind, before last week, they'd lost 11 games in a row. And I think that really credits a programme, doesn't it? As that ball is going to stay in. Oh, it's taken on the full. But for a team to lose that many games in a row and then get a win, but still be sticking together, still be playing like this, even when they're not playing for the championship, to go out there and put in on a show like this for 20 minutes against one of the top teams in the league.
They can still win the championship though, by winning the playoffs now as they go.
The wild card.
No, that's a conversation about the structure of the tournament. But the main aim of the competition is about developing players.
Yeah.
And you see Pooler now. They've developed young players throughout the year, and now they get an opportunity to we're going to compete now in this latter stage of the league.
Could you imagine if they won it from 10?
Yeah, it is a conversation, Dave. I'll be honest, right? But
may not go.
Those are part and parcel of competitions like this.
Right, Lauren's making friends. Let's find out who she's with.
Diolch yn fawr, Matt O'Brien, hyfforddwr ymosod y dreigiau, Dragons attack coach, stepping in, filling a role today, because it's a busy time, I know, with the under-18s at the minute. Gareth Wyatt away, but Pool have made a game of this. What have you made of what you've seen so far?
Yeah, big time. They've come out firing, to be fair to them. I think they're really going after the breakdown. They look like they've got a lot more intent than us at the moment, and off the back of their good win on the weekend, we expected nothing less, really.
Another team who had a great win on the weekend, your team, the Dragons, out in Stade Francais. First quarter-final now in 6 years for the team. Just reflect on what you achieved first of all before looking ahead to Zebra.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good weekend. You know, a really good performance by the boys, and you know, we had 2 good away performances in South Africa, if we're honest, and we were happy with how we played, whilst we didn't quite get the results we wanted. And I think that transferred into the game on the weekend. And yeah, we scored 5 tries, I think it was, and defended really well. I thought that set piece was excellent. So yeah, hopefully that carries through into this weekend now over in Zebra.
Better luck. I am going to hand back to the commentators, given your field position at the minute. Pob luck, diolch yn fawr.
What I was saying is stay back 10, yeah?
Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Mr. O'Brien. And of course, best of luck to the Dragons this weekend as Newport
Stay. Everybody stay.
look for a try to give them the opportunity to draw level. Well, I tell you what, Pooler have mauled well, but how about this from Newport marching towards the line? Harry Ackerman adds his weight. Penalty advantage, little pull out of the back, a long ball out wide. A wonderful catch by Williams, but it's pulled back for a forward pass. But a yellow card's being shown.
No, I think try's been given.
Has a try been given?
Yeah.
Whistle went before the ball went down then.
Yeah.
No, he scored the try, so I'm happy.
So Mike Herbert's yellow carded. Morgan Williams has scored. And that is a double blow then for Pooler.
You know, opinion. A yellow card. Just inside here,
because he really had to reach for that pass, didn't he? It was a great catch in the end.
Yeah, it was, to be fair. And yeah, going off that is a nigh on perfect pass.
Yeah.
But that's good accuracy by Newport off that collapse maul. And you know, you talk about having advantage and taking advantage of it, to be fair to them.
Kick to level with the wind. Harrison James. It's a good strike. It's a lovely result. Right then, 12-12. Let's take another look at this then. Saw the reach, heard the whistle, so apologies to the viewers.
Go 3. Yeah, 3.
It's a stunning pass.
Yeah, 3. It's been a bit more than 4, yeah. And I'll explain it next up.
Harrison James really is a lovely handler of the ball. Impressed as a Cardiff youngster, and then at Cardiff University and Bucks Super Rugby as well. Put on some great performances in their big varsity game against Swansea.
When number 1 collapsed,
good to see him.
They scored in exactly the same place. Okay. When it was collapsed here, they've had to then go and score in the corner, so it stopped that resultant maul.
No, that's just an explanation of why the yellow card was given. Do you like this communication?
Numbers, boys, how many?
So yeah, talking of Dragons then, and that incredible win.
Yeah, 5 they called.
Ospreys and Cardiff desperately unlucky. It's not all doom and gloom for the regions, is it?
Yeah, no, we could be sat here with 3 in the quarterfinals, and you know, from a personal point of view, how frustrating that Ulster match was, and that outcome, you know. So no, that 100% there, and you know, we've got to keep a grasp of, you know, like Matt was talking there in his interview. The Dragons played well out in South Africa, you know, and disappointed not to get some results, but they were putting good performances together, so it's good to see.
So Kieran Meek is going to be captain, while Mikey Herbert's in the bin. And he mentioned the under-18s there as well. Wales played, the women's team have been going well under Chwaraeon.
Get back feet, boys,
But
back
the men's
feet.
team played an absolute screamer against France and were desperately unlucky not to win. It was
okay, use
35-32 in the end. They led at the break.
Yeah, and those are the type of games we want our young players involved in. You know, I know there's always that disappointment of, you know, losing it by 2-3 points, but you know what, you learn so much in those. And I know, Dave, you mentioned that us coaches keep using the term learning, but those games for our best 18-year-olds are, you know, they're fantastic.
Well, they're going again. The women go tomorrow, and the men go on Saturday. They're out in Vichy in France, and all of those games are free to watch as well. So do enjoy the next generation. And you might hear a familiar voice on commentary as well. We've got a busy couple of days.
Turnover good.
That's been turned over.
Don't roll in, 7 good.
Oh, Newport were going after it again, but here we go. Oh, looked like a clean break. It's a handful of jersey is all that stopped it.
Advantage.
And a penalty advantage. The interception's picked off, but the ref will bring them back. Oh my, oh my. Brogan Leary thought it was Christmas Day at Rodney Parade.
I thought I heard him say
We've had multiple penalties now. We've got a break here. You've clearly Reece. No. It's the same down there for them, mate. Yellow card. We're going to get a tidy game.
Oh, now then.
We've
Kyle
had 15
Taylor.
minutes of really good play, lads. We can't just start killing everything now.
Sent to the bin, and now it gets interesting because that's two big back row forwards off the pitch.
Sorry, quit talking this year, sorry. Because I got back over there on that rack. Yeah.
Just look at this, did he?
He's
the tackler.
I didn't perceive that.
It didn't show any release there.
Sorry, I didn't see that. But if I had, maybe I dealt with it different, but I didn't see that.
Yeah, that shows the breeze. It's pretty stiff out there.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious there, and it's a big advantage for Newport there with our win behind them.
Both hookers' darts have been right on the money in these first 28 minutes.
No, five out now, 5 out.
Bradbury called out for Newport. Oh, Marcus Jones
Tackle.
manages to get a knee down, does well. Just a little tip from Joel Mahoney. His counter-ruck's good though. Is it good enough to turn the ball over? Yes, it is.
Good counter-ruck from Newport.
Newport been very good in, just looking to hold up, have a lot of time in the tackle and slow up Pontypool's ball.
Matt, call.
Well,
All
James
good.
has gone early then. He's gone searching for Williams, and if he gets a bounce,
Comms are gone, not getting anything.
it is on.
Just slow it down, lads. Comms are gone.
Well, the ref's comms have gone, but we can hear him.
Red 10, not 10. Sorry, boys. Comms are gone. 10, never back on side. 10, you never got back 10 metres, penalty.
I love the ambition.
You know, it's a good identification of space, to be fair. Like you say, if that kick is 2 or 3 yards short, it's in straight into Morgan Williams' hands. Or, like you say, if he gets the bounce, you know, Morgan Williams is up the pitch there. So that's fantastic identification of space.
Sorry, boys. The comms are gone. Awful.
But Kieran Meek offside. And it was the captain who strayed.
Yeah.
Or the standing captain at least.
That initial penalty just came from Newport just holding up Pontypool in the tackle. They've been close. They've had one turnover by creating a maul. They've been close a couple of times again. So that's something Pontypool, they're going to need a carry at the lower carry height, and just get their support in that a little bit sharper.
Well, after I've said that the hookers' darts have been on the money, the first line out after that goes astray. So sorry, Wade Langley. But both teams have really gone after it. They've sent a jumper up every time, haven't they?
100%. All facets of the game is really competitive, to be fair. And we talk about intent.
Oi! What a shot! Oh my goodness! Was that Lucas Welsh?
Off in the tackle.
I mean, there are some afters, but that is some contact.
Came off the head, so it's going to be red ball, lads. Is there an injury? Yeah, 2 injuries.
Yeah, it's a good read. It'll be good to see that again, actually. Where,
on the head.
They've identified a short side there.
No, he said he's knocked it on, off his... sorry. It's come off his head.
That's just good timing on that, dropping his height and getting a good
impact.
impact.
Tackler into his head.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, George McDonald was on the wrong side of one of those, wasn't he? The talented young scrum half in Llanddyfri. It was a tip tackle.
Play it up, boys.
And here comes young Logan Franklin. He was here a couple of weeks ago playing for Wales under-20s against Italy.
Yeah, he's on
A
side.
little nudge into space. He's on side. Oh, what a take. Over the shoulder. So both teams down to 14. We're up over half an hour.
Fantastic turnover by Sam Scarf again there.
A little nudge into space. And a chase as well. Watch McDonough. That's a really good take, but back on his feet. McDonough trying to work it towards the touchline. That is industrious from the Pooler left winger, and look at the exit that Newport are faced with now.
Take a step, good. Use it.
That's an excellent game for Pontypool, having started that set, defending on the halfway line. A fantastic turnover by Sam Scarf, and then Ellis Lewis with a real good decision and good execution where to put the kick.
Time off.
Subnudge that.
Contact lenses come out.
But a kick's only as good as its chase, and Carrick McDonough has really worked hard there.
Fair play.
Number 10, Harrison James. Time checker. Can you test your comms as well? Can you test your comms?
Again, another good contest. That was Leary on the far side, wasn't it? Chasing back with Newport, and he's done really well as well. That's a difficult ball to be gathering under pressure like that. So again, we keep seeing those contests, and it's it's excellent.
So plenty of Super Rugby Cymru to look forward to. Highlights on Monday, then playoffs on Thursday, then quarter-finals start on the 25th of the month. And all of a sudden, we're starting to think about the teams who are going to have their hands on this trophy. It's gone quickly in the end, hasn't it?
30 seconds on the first yellow. Are you all good, mate?
Yeah, this business end, it gets exciting now, doesn't it?
Just. It's all right, Harrison James, confirmation of that. Harrison James off, Noah Morgan is on.
Time back on.
I've given you bunk information. No Logan Franklin yet, that'll be later.
That's good.
In the meantime, Pooler back in the 22, and this is a part of the game that's gone particularly well, but this time it goes to ground by the carrier, Sam Scarf. A little step backwards and a couple of steps forwards, he so often does. Wade Langley just about manages to stop him.
Tackle release, 3.
Not had many chances in the 22 of Pooler, and they've been pretty accurate when they have. But this is a long way for the blunt instruments to go. Big clear out there from Joe Davis, and Kelleher Griffiths makes another metre. Newport bodies narrow, flying into tackles. Luke Yendel.
Back. Play on. No, it was
Ben Roach, the captain. Right place, right time.
Never right.
And that's turned over by Newport. It was Ackerman brought down.
Back. Use. Inside.
And Rodri Jones. Next stoppage, Pooler will be back up to 15. Oh, good tackle, Josh Skinner. Absolutely no change there. That will be nursed towards the touchline. And with that, Mikey Herbert should be making his way back onto the pitch.
That's decent. They haven't conceded since Mike Herbert's been off the pitch.
Yeah, I was on. There was a shoulder with an arm.
And Newport still 3 minutes without Kyle Taylor. Now Langley. Stolen.
Good work.
Well read. Herbert straight on the ball, helped on by Ward, and now Pooler trying to put a bit of width on it, straightened up by Jones. Jones brought down on the 22. Little snipe by Lewis. McDonough. Bit more incision about this, and Meek comes in with a clear out.
Meek's done well there, to be fair to him.
Now Dan Hill. How do they reintroduce some tempo here, Pontypool? Which is where they've had most of their joy. They were turned over last time they were in the 22. Penalty advantage coming. Newport in at the side. Hunter Ward, the guilty party.
6 offside.
Can Pooler get some points on the board while Newport is still down to 14? Meek Kick for the corner. There's space for Duggan! Oh, what a finish! Johan Duggan has been clattered, but he's held on for the 5-pointer. Oh, he has done well to get that ball down, and he has taken an absolute whack in the process.
Yeah, he was brave there to get on the end of that. But that's, you know what, that's real good work by Pontypool, and it keeps showing up in these phases and these little elements, just darting down the short side there. Ellis Lewis, he's having a real impact on this game, and his delivery there from the base to the 10 to allow him that time to kick is fantastic.
Well, let's take another look at this. I mean, the kick identified the space, but Johan Duggan, brave is a word that you used there, and he was. Oh.
3.5.
Yeah, Morgan Williams has given him the backside there, hasn't he?
The bounce always helps as well. Morgan's a physical boy as well, so he's, you know, Duggan's taking a he's taking a good bump there. He's back on his feet. Nice to see.
What's nicer to see from a Pooler perspective is the scoreboard. Newport 12.
It's over 3. Just over 3.
Pontypool 17. Couple of minutes to go until half-time, and Newport still not back up to 15. Oh, great kick. Great kick. Well, they've gone quickly. Newport want to play.
Can I play?
Ben Roach helps it on its way. Penny. Oh, I think the AR might be saying that the last touch was off a Newport boot and it's Pooler ball.
Yeah.
So it's out.
So it's out, so he can't play on like that. And he was in out. He was in field. Okay. Newport ball, and he can't just play on like that.
So how long is that?
With the line out.
How long is that?
2.5.
2.5.
It was awful. Embarrassing. Backwards.
So Newport back up to 15. The Pooler fans trying to suggest to the AR that he's given Newport about 20 metres, but they won't mind. Is there the chance to level just before the half? Oh, little knock on. Just as it looked like it was opening up for Callum Bradbury.
You were fine, Cal. Knocked on off the jumper. Actually,
let's go. Is this a half?
No, we got just under 2.
Just under 2. Thank you very much, Mr. Whitehouse. First scrum in a good while.
Just time in here now.
Part of the game where Newport were very much in the ascendancy. It was a dominant scrum that led to their first try. I wonder if they'll chase a pen again here. Ellis Lewis is going to try and get this in and out quickly and have a little dart and get dealt with by Hunter Ward. Oh, do not open up that rib cage to the big back rower. Herbert.
That's not a croc roll, it's pulled it back towards himself.
Newport really going after these counter rucks, but overcommitting in off their feet.
Just counter ruck off feet. Marks that.
Well, Pooler fans biting their nails. I don't know why.
2 players.
They're ahead against the third place team in the league. They're in a great spot. Well, that is an inside of the boot spiral. That is not a good kick at all. And Morgan Williams sends it back. It's Ellis Lewis taking it on the half volley and then putting the afterburners on Lewis. Oh, what a carry from the scrum half. And that's Kyle Taylor he's got over. The scrum half sitting down an open side. And then Callum Davis. Right, the clock's in the red. Pooler may as well keep playing instead. Well, they kicked the ball away, but it's a loose bounce for Williams. And Newport still not deciding that enough's enough. They want to play here. But it'll knock on, and that will take us to half-time, and that is a very satisfactory half for the visitors, playing into the wind. They've got themselves a 5-point lead. Sam Scarf has been everywhere. He's got a try. Antrobus from short range. Duggan took a backside to the face for his trouble. Joe Westwood opened the scoring. We've had a couple of yellow cards, and it is a full-blooded derby here at Rodney Parade. Stick with us for half-time analysis, and of course, ultimately, the winner. However, it is Newport at home, trailing to Pontypool by 12 points to 17.
Wel, mae yn gêm fawr fi yng ngwir ystyr y gair yma a Rodney Parade, cardiau, ceisiau, Pontypool gweithio'r ffaith bod nhw ar waelod y pentwr yn habl Super Rygbi Cymru ar hyn o brwyd. Nhw sy'n ar y blaen, 5 pwynt 12-7, y gic letraws fan'na gan Meek. Duggan yn croesi. A mae wedi, Gareth Williams, Sioned Harris, wedi bod yn hanner ddifyr dros ben.
Odi, real gystadleuol, dy fe. Mae'n gret i weld. A gyda'r agwedd cystadleuol mae lot o safon wedi bod yn y gêm hefyd. Ni gweld Duggan fyna, Iwan Duggan yn benni hwnna'n ddewr iawn yn mynd am y bel yna. Ond yn adeiladu tuag at hwnna, Ellis Lewis yn cymryd o'r ochr fer, adeiladu'r gêm. A wedyn dechnegol, y pac yn dod yn involved, y cario'n dda. So mae'n gret i weld gan Pontypool.
Ie, y cwarter cyntaf ni'n ddifyr iawn. O'ch chi'n meddwl, chi'n meddwl bod sgrym Casnewydd mynd i roi'r goruchafiaeth iddyn nhw. Yn creu'r cais cyntaf mewn gwirionedd i Joe Westwood, ond wedyn sgarmes Pontypool yn dod mewn iddi fel arf.
Ie, bendant. O'r sgrym cyntaf welswn ni'n fe, nath hwnna ddim rili trosglwyddo wedyn draw i'r sgarmes ymudol. Pontypool yn bendant yn cael y goruchafiaeth yn y man na'r chwarae, ond ni siarad y Gareth ar y ffordd lawr yma. So ni wedi gweld sgrym am rhyw 20 munud wedyn ni na hanner cyntaf na. So ni rili wedi gweld y cryfder mae Casnewydd wedi gallu rhoi eto mewn iddo fe, ond welson ni wedyn gath nhw un cyfle arall nhw fe am sgrym lawr y pen arall a sgor nhw cais trwy Morgan Williams. Felly mae'r safleoedd gosod yn effeithiol yn fantol i'r ddoi dîm.
Ie, ond mi oedd y sgrym fel wedys ti yn effeithlon a wedi rhoi platfform i Gasnewydd am y cais cyntaf yna. Joe Westwood yn gwneud y fwyaf o'r goruchafiaeth, Gareth.
Do, yn sicr, y sylfaen da gyda Casnewydd trwy gydol y 10 munud cynta yna. A wedyn, Joe Westwood, fel ni'n sôn, gorfforol iawn, dda mynd at y lein, ac yn dewis y twll iawn hefyd, felly gret i weld e'n rhoi farc ar y gêm fel nath e.
Ie, beth sy'n na fyna yw mae fe'n dod fed bach ar ochr dywyll. Mae amddiffyn Pontypool yn gil achos maen nhw'n gwybod bod y sgrym wedi ymsugno mewn amddiffyn, ond mae Joe Westwood just yn dod nhw ar yr ongl cywir, just o'r ochr maen nhw ddim cweit yn gweld yr ochr dywyll na. A
Sam Scarf, wnaethon ni sôn amdano fe cyn y gêm, yn 22 mlwydd oed, wedi chwarae 66 gwaith. Mae fe wedi gorfod bod na myneddgar, ond mae fe'n disgleirio ar y lefel yma, yn go aml.
Mae'n amlygu yna'n war y teg. A ni sôn, amser caled i'r reng flan ifanc yn y sgrym, ond dechrau'r gêm fel la, cic ar dderchog gyda Ellis Lewis to, ond Sam Scarf yn cymryd mantis o fe. Ni gweld e'n cario'n effeithiol iawn, ennill y collisions fel ni'n cadw sôn am, a oedd e'n ffantastig fel hwn, fel reng ôl dros y bel, a mae wedi cario na ymlaen mewn i gemau fel bachwr hefyd, so gret i weld.
Ac yn traw'r bel drosodd, mae sawl bygythiad i'w gêm.
Wel ie, na beth sy'n na'r bygythiad mwyaf yn dan o fe, fel ni'n dweud o fe, mae fe'n cyn chwaraewr rhengol, felly mae fe fel cael rhengol ychwanegol ar y cas sydd yn hoff iawn o troi y bel drosto. A fel ni'n gweld fyna, mae fe'n sgori'r cais na sgarmes ymudol. Mae fe jyst yn gyflym off cefen y sgarmes a mae fe'n fwy effro na pawb arall, mae fe ar ddihun, mae fe'n deall y gêm fel chwaraewr rhengol. Ond fel o Gan dweud, mae fe'n fwy na fodlon hefyd i ymrwymo i na neu bob rhan o chwarae yn y gêm.
A wedyn Liam Antrobus yn rhoi Pontypool ar y blaen am y tro cyntaf, Gareth.
O, gret. A tafliad Sam Scarf i fod yn deg. A rhoi sefydliad wedyn i Pontypool i real cymeryd yr agwedd mawr gêm tuag at Casnewydd.
Ti'n mwyn o dan bwysau fan hyn, Casnewydd?
Fi'n credu bod dan bwysau yn y ffordd fel maen nhw'n ymddiffyn y sgarmes ymudol. Mae fe'n amlwg yn arf i Pontypool, ond beth maen nhw hefyd yn ei, maen nhw'n ymrwymo fe. Ath nhw i'r cefen yn yr un yn gwybod, os ti'n marcio'r ffrynt a'r canol, mae'r cefen wedyn, mae fe bach yn bregus. Felly maen nhw'n mynd fyna yn gwybod, ond hefyd, fel welson ni y trydydd cais wedyn, maen nhw yn ymrwyo chwarae nhw gyda'r cic na led dros ca. Felly, fi'n credu mae Casnewydd wedi cael bach o sioc, ond fi'n credu hefyd maen nhw'n gwybod erbyn hyn, maen nhw mewn darfu.
Ie, ail hanner difyr iawn. Morgan Williams yn amlwg wedi sgorio wedi taro nôl i Gasnewydd, ond Duggan felly'r cais allweddol cyn yr egwyl, y gic yn un berffeth. O'n i'n meddwl bod e wedi enafu hun fan hyn i fod yn onest.
Do, war y teg. Os mae Morgan Williams yn gorfforol, a mae Iwan Duggan wedi cael y holl pwysau Morgan yn dod trwyddo fe, ond war y teg, dal I dirau mas na a roi'r opsiwn na. Fi credu o mantes ar y pryd, a Pont-y-pŵl war y teg yn real executor yna'n dda I gael y bel mas i'r gwagle na.
Right, 5 pwynt yn ni ar yr egol beth yw'r negeseuon yn y sefyllfoedd newid. Llaweithoch chi, mae yna wledd o rygbi ar S4C dros y penwythnos arbennig iawn yn y calendar sy'n dathlu llwyddiant ar draws y wlad. 4 gêm fyw I chi di Sul, y blaenau yn erbyn Abercraf yn cychwyn y cyfan am hanner awr wedi 10 a Castell Nedd yn erbyn Merthyr yn dod â'r diwrnod I ben ar S4C am hanner awr wedi 5. A cyfle I weld Caernarfon yn erbyn y Flint I Sul am 3 o'r gloch. Fan hyn ar Rodney Parade ar sgorio y dreigaeth gwrs maen nhw oddi cartre mewn gêm go gynderfynol yn cwpan her Ewrop gen enfawr i'r rhanbarth yn erbyn Zebra. I chyfbwyntiau Super Rygbi Cymru chi nos Fawrth am 10 o'r goch a mi fyddwn ni nôl nos Iau nesa am chwarter wedi 7 gyda'r gêm fyw ail gyfle. Right, mae yn ddiweddglo cyffroes i'r tymor boes bach. Dyma sut mae'r tabl yn sefyll. Ni'n gwybod bod Casnewydd yn mynd I orffen yn drydydd Pont-y-pŵl. Mae gêm ail gyfle gyda nhw wrthnos nesaf. Mae'n ddiddorol iawn yng nghanol y tabl yn enwedig rhwng Rygbi Gogledd Cymru a Quins Caerfyrddin. Nawr, Sioner am gyfnod hir Glynebwy oedd ar garlam ar y brig. Rediad sygledig ar hyn o bryd. Ydy hynny'n newid pethau? Falle ddim quite yn cael ei ystyried fel ffefrynnau bellach?
Ie, fe allith fe gath nhw dechreuad dda iawn yn do fe'r tymor, ond fel ni'n gweld fyna nawr, rhediad o gemau diwetha nhw, maen nhw wedi colli 3 fyna, a wedyn beth falle ni ddim yn gweld yr arfer gyda Glynebwy, bod nhw'n colli gytre yn erbyn rhanbarth Gogledd Cymru, ond fi siŵr bydd Caerdydd yn edrych arno hwnna, bydd nhw'n meddwl, mae'r rhestru canlyniadau hyn yn ffafrio ni, ond oedd Caerdydd yn edrych yn siarp wythnos diwethaf am y Casnewydd, felly fi'n credu mae yna dipyn o frwydr ar top y tabl na, fi'n meddwl.
Ie, achos gwrth, Rygbi Gogledd Cymru wedi curo Glynebwy wythnos diwetha. A dyma I chi gais unrhyw esgus I ddangos hwn gan Caio Parry. Maen nhw'n chweched ar hyn o bryd, wedi ennill 2 gêm yn olynol. Os maen nhw'n benni chweched, trydydd idd yn chwarae nhw, sef Casnewydd, a maen nhw'n dîm ar hyn o bryd, Gareth, chi eisiau sgoi, dwi'n meddwl.
Ni'n sôn y cyfnod mawr tymor, mae'n momentum mor bwysig, a chi'n gweld tîm fel RGC yn real cynyddu yn ei perfformiad, a chi'n gweld moments fel a. Bydd tîmoedd arall yn ymwybodol iawn o'na. Felly bydd nhw yn tîm y pobl moyn o sgoi, wedi gyda'r ffom maen nhw yno ar hyn o bryd. Yn gynnar yn y tymor, Quins Gyfyrddin oedd â momentum cryf iawn, a nawr mae RGC yn mynd uwch ben nhw, a fel am yr tymor yn mynd, a chi'n mynd mewn I cyfnod y play-offs, a mae hwnna'n gyffroes.
Ie, a fel nes I sôn am Caerdydd, nhw fydd yn gorffen ar y brig os mae Glynebwy yn ffeili giro Abertawe penwythnos yma. Falle rhy gynnar I weid, gan bod cwarteri rowndiau cynderfynol I ddod, ond wrth edrych ar, sail yr hyn I wedi gweld os wythnos y diwetha, pwy ti'n meddwl yw'r ffefrynnau I godydd llws na?
Yn gwestiwn.
Fi fy'n gynta, right?
A fi gynta. Fi mynd I roi fy mhen ar y bloc fan hyn, fi mynd I dweud Caerdydd. Fi credu mi fydd nhw yn meiddi Abertawe, fi credu fi nhw yn mynd ar y frig, a bydd nhw'n anodd iawn I curo gytre, achos bydd rhediad o gemau gytre dan nhw'n fydd nhw'n reit lan i'r rownd derfynol.
Mae'n diddorol, pa strategaeth sydd gyda gwahanol hyfforddwyr yn mewn, falle bod Glynebwy, maen nhw wedi bod ar brig y dabl mor hir, maen nhw'n gwybod, maen nhw yn play-offs mewn position da, falle bod nhw'n cael mini pre-season bach fan hyn yn barod am y play-offs. So falle bod lot o strategaethau gwahanol, ond mae tîm cryf gyda Gaerdydd ar bapur a mae ni'n cyffroes iawn hefyd.
Right, wel mi fyddwn ni gyda chi yn Super Rygbi Cymru hyd at y ffeinal ar y 10 o fis Mai, ond os ych chi yn gweld eisiau rygbi ryngwladol, os ddim eisiau chi poeni achos mae fe'n ôl pan wythnos yma. chwe gwlad y menywod yn cychwyn i Gymru pnawn di Sadwrn adre yn Stadiwm Principality yn erbyn yr Alban. Cyfle i weld i chyfwyndiau bob gêm ar S4C y cyfan yn cychwyn o Sadwrn yma am 5 munud wedi 10. A mae Sionlyn wedi cyhoeddi ei garfan. Wel, y 15 cynta ar garfan ar gyfer ddi Sadwrn pnawn me. 2 chwaraewr heb gap, sef yn Singleton, yr ysgallwr, a hefyd y clo Georgia Iono. Ambell i chwaraewr ar goll, Jasmine Joyce, Carys Phillips, capten newydd Kate Williams yn y rhengol. Be wneud i o beth ti'n gweld, Sionet?
Fi'n credu bod yn garfan diddorol, a fi'n meddwl mae beth o Sionlyn yn ei fan hyn, mae fe'n damfod neges glir, ti'n bod, fel rhoi'r cap cyntaf i Georgia Serem fyna. Maen nhw wedi bod yn perfformio yn gyngred y Geltaidd i Brython, felly mae fe yn gwobrwyo merched na sydd yn chwarae, yn wythnosol sydd yn chwarae yn dda. Be ti'n dweud, mae enwau falle byddwn ni'n fwy cyfarwydd a tebygol i weld, maen nhw ddim wedi cael ei gynnwys, felly mae hwnna'n hela neges brifynaeth mwy. I fur i mwr, falle Georgia Evans fyna ar y fainc, rhywun profiadol, sy'n rili wedi creu enw i hunan un y rhengol, ond mae'n gallu chwarae ar draws yr ail reng fyd. Felly, mae fe'n tîm cyffroes, a mae fe hefyd, fel fi'n dweud, y neges yw, mae fe'n edrych am yr hir dymor nhw, mae fe'n dod oddi wrth cefen y cwpan y byd, mae fe'n edrych mlaen nawr am y 4 mlynedd nes yma, a fi cael ei wneud gweld llawer y cyfleoedd yn cael ei rhoi i merched ifanc.
Jyst i bwysleisio pa mor fawr yw'r pencampwriaeth i Sionlyn, llwy bren, 2 flynedd ar ôl yn i Gymru, cwpan byd siomedig iawn, ddim wedi cyrraedd y cwrseri.
Ie, a bydd e bendant, mae gêm yr Alban hyn bod yn gêm hynod o bwysig. Nath nhw colli nhw cwpan y byd, colli nhw 6 gwlad, gêm cyntaf nawr yn Stadiwm y Principality, cyn y ffordd o'r Ion Cunningham hefyd yn rhan o tîm y ffordd i'r Alban, felly mae yna dipyn o beth eistyr yn y gêm cyntaf hyn. A fel pob pencampwriaeth nhw, pob twrnament, y gêm gyntaf yw'r un fwyaf bwysig.
Right, wel, mae'r chwaraewyr yn awyddus i ail ddechrau ac yn bwysicach na ni. Mae'r cefnogwyr yn awyddus i weld eu tîm nhw gobeithio'n mynd â hi heno. Felly bryd i ni ail ymuno yn tîmau sylwebu. English language commentary with Gareth Williams and Dave Rogers yn y Cymraeg, Sioned Harris a Rhys William.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We have got a derby match here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Luke Yendall has just gone flying in. What a start to the half. Full-blooded Gwent derby that Newport are chasing. Gosh, some full-blooded tackles as well. Hope everyone had a good half-time. Wonderful rugby vista here. The Rodney Parade now. The inky blue sky. The floodlights on. And a 1-score game in the balance. We've seen plenty of these in the URC recently with Dragons who found some form. And it's Newport who are looking to rediscover some form, having won those 6 games in a row, only to have that run halted last week. They could finish 4th if they lose today and Llandudno win on Saturday. But their playoff spot not in doubt at all. Ellis Lewis, he's been good, hasn't he? And that's a good ball as well, out to the edge, and Johan Duggan.
No, hands on the floor, leave it, Newport. Thank you.
The try scorer has had half time to recover from that bump that he got. Now Meek chips that into space, and it bounces it beautifully for Ellis Davis. Oh, a Thursday night special. Well, we thought the physicality was going to be the start to the half, but no, it's a special try. Meek on the toe, Davis on the chase, and Pooler extend the lead. Oh, the Pooler faithful absolutely love that. Oh, it's so good. Let's take another look. Oh, to the line. No sweeper in. The fullback was deep, and Ellis Davis, former Bristol Academy boy, experience in Brisbane, and I tell you what, no matter where he's been in the world, I doubt he scored a finer try than that. Ellis Davis.
Time's back on now. Minute starts now.
Right, 22-12. 2 minutes into the half. And the extras added. Kieran Meek. A sweet right boot for the try assist and then for the 2-pointer.
I missed that, Dave.
Oh, you missed it. Well, we're going to have another look at it. Up on the bounce. Beautiful nudge in behind by Meek, and then Davis on hand. He needs to work on his splashdown dive, though. He didn't fully commit to it.
Same points, Dave, same points.
This man, block it. I can't, is it 5 or 4?
If you're going to splash down, you can't put a foot down first. But what a start. I mean, some of the physicality. We've seen a couple of monster hits. Luke Yendel putting his particular brand of physicality on it.
Just a comms check now, Max. What's he there?
So this...
Just wait, and then...
was the penalty. And a good line out. Oh, say a good line out, wasn't that good?
Yeah.
No comment about the darts is definitely...
I know.
Commentator's curse, is it?
Well, do you know what? He probably heard it and thought, yeah, I'm doing
Do you want the scrum or line?
doing all right, and then all of a sudden...
Captain, scrum or line?
It's hubris, isn't it? Hubris has got no sell-by date.
Yeah, I can just hear muffled. It's...
But we've been talking about, of course, the,
the
18s and the Challenge Cup, but you were spending a bit of time there talking about the Wales women getting their Six Nations campaign underway. Looks a good team. Good 23. Very excited to see what Sean Lynn and the team have been working on and how they can improve from last year.
Yeah, and Sean Lynn have taken a lot of lessons from, from his first year, first season, and it'll be exciting for him to take that forward with a coaching team that he's got his stamp on, to be fair.
Certainly has. That's a good touch off a stinking spiral to try and have to take. Lovely bit of footwork to take that ball into contact, and now Wade Langley tips it on, and there's a good recovery from Joel Mahoney, who missed the first tackle. Now Ackerman, little nudge through, and a big chase coming here. Good turn of pace from Brogan Leary, a first half substitute.
Cleaned out, cleaned off. No. Offside. 7 offside.
There's Ellis Lewis again, cleaning up that kick. Yeah, that's fantastic work by him.
Feet in front of back foot, 7.
Some experience for the Wales under-20s. Wasn't involved with any of the Six Nations, but played in the Summer World Cup. He's got something, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think he's played well this game, to be fair to him. You see him here working across, as that's a difficult kick to be fielding.
Yeah, that's not an easy skill, especially when you're attacking it diagonally as well.
No, it's a horrible bounce.
Yeah, interesting one with Sean Lynn. He's used to winning trophies. First with Hartbury University men, won 3 Bucks Super Rugby's in a row, and then with Gloucester Hartbury, the 3-peat as they call it, 3 women's premierships, and of course international rugby, a different cup of tea. But I tell you what, neither hooker can buy a dart now.
To be fair, both sides are competing well in the line-out as well.
Oh, what a run this is! Hunter Ward drifting on the outside.
Go back.
There are a few finer sights in rugby. They're back rowers with a little bit of pace. So often we see them busted up and break tackles, but when they drift on the outside, it's extra special.
Play on.
The 2 centres linking up. Ackerman taking it off Westwood.
Go back with the
Newport into the 22. It's been a good response since going 24-12 down, but they're 2 scores down now at home as they look to secure 3rd place in a more favourable playoff draw. Ollie Drake. Just that little pick from the scrum half to get Ben Roach on the front foot. Oh, and that's been stolen. And now we've got a foot race, and Carrick McDonough burns clear. Brogan Leary is back, but McDonough goes straight past it. But Marcus Jones on hand, and Meek. Now Newport. Is that a 50-22? This is lung-busting stuff. There are going to be some exhausted big men out there. And that's Brogan Leary with the chase. He's just gone 60 metres one way, then 60 metres the other way. Oh my, oh my. Well, the likes of Westwood, Leary, Ackerman, Carrick McDonough running their legs and lungs out. I'll tell you what, that was a little Kieran Meek knock-on away from being an unbelievable try.
Sorry. Back.
Oh, now it opens up for Joe Westwood. Westwood looking for options. Westwood times the pass to perfection, but the cover tackle denies Welsh.
Back to your feet.
Who spews it out the side. Ben Roach the first there. Oh, but Joe Westwood galloping into space. Penny helps it on, picked up by Taylor. Taylor finds the pass, and Newport find the try. Oh, what a score. Palmer not long on the pitch, and he's brought Newport right back into this.
Yeah, game seems to have opened up massively, to be honest, in this first 8 minutes of this half.
I don't need more information. Comms are terrible.
Everyone's getting a bit too excited now. We've had a bit of sunshine, aren't they? Summer rugby is upon us.
Yeah, it's nice to have the ball dry.
It starts here though with Joe Westwood, doesn't it? Did very well.
Yeah, that's a lovely line break by Joe. Further back, and then I thought they were going to blow it at one point, but to be fair, they kept the composure and got over the line.
See the comms off, boys.
Carwyn Penny makes it 19-24.
We're getting to the stage now where the benches will have an impact on this game, because you can see, well, the tempo in this first 10 minutes has really opened up. We've had a few, length of the pitch, back and forth situations.
McDonough. Oh!
Two knock-ons, and he's in front.
This is a lot of fun.
Huh?
Not for the coach to watch.
No.
McDonough, to be fair.
For in front. It'd have been a tough one.
Two close shaves to cut it loose there.
3 close shaves if you count his head.
Yeah, fair.
And he's got experience through the Wales age groups and sevens, and just look at his pace here when he realises he's in an out-and-out foot race. I mean, he completely overcooks it.
Yeah, he just misjudged that.
Oh,
yeah, stay close to the ball.
I can't believe he's dropped that. And then...
Yeah, fine. I'm going to stay in. Crouch!
Well, Newport
Bind!
finished on the length themselves.
Set!
Oh, scrum, remember those?
Okay.
So we've got a change in the front row with Palmer coming on for Langley.
First scrum of the half, boys, I think. I'm guessing, but it's gone that way in. Can't see over the top.
Ben White, though, sounds like me. I'm guessing.
Guessing. No good when the referee says that, is it? Process of elimination, though. Cooler coaches. Thumbs up for something.
Crouch!
Half an hour to go.
Bind! Yeah. Just too close. Too close, okay. There seemed to be a build-up of pressure on the heads. I'll just try to get our heads in the holes before the bite.
Come on,
Oh, they look like they're enjoying it nearly as much as we are. They look a little less happy.
Heads in holes now here, lads, boys. Crouch!
Third time we're going to set this scrum then. First scrum of the half.
Set!
2.5 minutes gone, 1 try each. Pooler still leading by a score.
He's got to hook it back now. Yeah.
It's good work by Pontypool, to be fair to them. The pressure they came under in that first half in the scrum. Forcing Newport to play away, that's good.
Play away they do. Morgan Williams on the left wing in the blank jersey. It's a nice tip.
Keep going back.
Henry Palmer, low centre of gravity, gets over the gain line, the try
picked it up and
scorer.
fell over. In the tackle.
Just a knock on as Pooler looking to impose themselves
In the
physically
tackle.
again.
Use it. Still advantage.
Lucas Welsh sets up. He's going to send this one high.
Advantage over.
Quite low floodlights here at Rodney Parade. So sometimes with those box kick, those up and unders, they go over the floodlights, then drop back in. So it's tough for the back three players to take. And there's McDonough. Oh, fumbles it, McDonough. And then straightens up before getting whacked by Kelleher Griffiths, who's created a maul here, Dylan Kelleher Griffiths. And has turned that ball over. Wonderful work by the loose head.
Again, it's something that, you know, Newport were actively looking for in the first half, and now, you know, that's given them fantastic field position now, right on Pontypool's 22. That ability to get underneath the ball, hold them up, create them all, and, you know, once it's collapsed, you don't have to move. So, you know, that's good work by Newport's defence.
Ball got trapped in there. Yeah, I missed it, you.
No, I got it.
Okay.
Just stay there.
Okay. Where's the 9?
Scott Matthews.
Newport ball, let's go 9, yeah.
Callum Davis off. Matthews is obviously he's playing summer rugby as well, because he's ditched the warm hat and just gone for the ear tape today. No obvious lock cover on the bench for Pooler, is there? Because they've got Ryan Jones wearing 20, Scott Matthews wearing 19. But then downhill at 6 does cover lock as well, so there are always options.
You know, Scott's been a fantastic servant over the years.
There is a gap for the head. I feel the shoulder is
Pontypool,
out,
so, you know, he'll be looking at having him back here.
We need to get our heads in there, okay? Because it's too dangerous axial loaded on each other's heads there, okay?
Adding to the work that the group have done to this point.
I think I feel there's a gap. If I see it, I'll deal with it.
He's a full court back rower, really, isn't he? Certainly.
Square. Told him the same.
Around the breakdown, carries, tackles. A real menace for any opposition in this league.
He's been a handful over the years, to be fair to him, and, you know, that's what.
Shoulders out, clear
that's
gap.
What this group will be looking for him to add now in a shorter period of time.
So Mikey Herbert goes on to the flank. Scott Matthews at the back of the scrum at number 8. But it's Newport ball, and they're going to drift away to the left here with a penalty advantage as well. Big chance now. Penny in the first receiver. Lovely handling, and Noah Morgan dots down in the corner. 5 points for the youngster at Newport level.
Yeah, we just saw that advantage on that far side of the scrum, on that, you know, that battle between, you know, Rodney Jones and Luke Yendall. And, you know, once the advantage is given, it gives them a free play, which, you know, to be fair to Newport, they were really accurate with.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, first phase try. Penny working hard. Nice delivery from Westwood as well. A lovely moment for the youngster. He enjoyed it too. Right then, bonus point try scored by both teams, so no matter what happens, no one's leaving empty-handed tonight. How good's the kick? Not good enough. 24-24. With 24 minutes to go, game on.
You know, even across the game, you know, Newport will be able to look back at their scrum. Their scrum gave them a fantastic foundation by there, gave them the advantage, gave them a platform which they could launch from, and that's what happened in the first 10-15 minutes, which gave them their points, you know, gave them position for their points.
Oh, McDonough's nearly got there again. That contestable restart for Pooler is potentially such a weapon, but just a slight misfire.
It's just those couple of handling errors just cost Pooler in this last 5 minutes.
Okay, boys, marks up. Yeah, and then scored, yeah.
So if the full-time whistle were to go now, it would be 3 points apiece. 2 for the draw, the try bonus as well. But frustratingly for Pooler, they've nearly won that ball back, and now they've got to try and solidify this scrum and not concede the penalty.
You use that term frustratingly. You know, they were clearly running a try in about 5 minutes ago. So they will be frustrated. But look, that's a big moment for them there. Fair play.
Hands in the scrum, number 6.
It's Hunter Ward who's punished, so Henry Palmer is having a bit of a problem with the hook. It's not coming back cleanly.
It's getting stuck.
And Hunter Ward has put a hand in right under the referee's nose.
You see, that strike's so important because once it's getting caught up and somebody's got to lift the foot up to strike it back a bit further, the pressure comes off, and that forces Hunter then to just drag the ball back, or just those little bits.
Yeah,
I reckon she's watching online, enjoying the game, and she's got her AirPods in and she's enjoying the commentary. So,
Welsh or English commentary, Dave?
Well, probably a bit of both. Bit of both. Oh, that is worked out unconventionally for Joe Davis and Pontypool, and they've scored the try. Well, that is not how it was planned, but it's Scott Matthews giving Pooler the lead immediately after Newport have equalised. Well, 5 points to 5 points, but that is... I'll tell you, look, if that's a planned line-out play, then sign me up to that coaching group.
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt, is it, Dave?
Well, look, he is a club legend, a centurion, and then some, and he's got a good try-scoring record too. How on earth has this found its way up the whitewash?
I have got 24.
Conversion's been missed while we're enjoying this replay of Scott Matthews. Well, immediate impact, yeah. Indeed. Oh, the crowd sing his name as well.
It's a good take of the kickoff.
Okay,
Couple of changes coming.
Seems such a simple thing, but it's just so important after scoring.
Oh, how often do we see teams make a real Horlicks of the exit and then they're right back under pressure? Oh, a little knock on there. So compound errors here for Newport, and they're making life difficult for themselves.
Yeah, and you know what? Their moments, their moments in the game. We've spoken about missing moments, but just just a couple of things going their way now. It just allows themselves to establish themselves in the right part of the pitch then.
So they've made a couple of changes here to the back line. This is how it stands. So if Pooler win by 15, it would take them off the bottom of the table.
7, sub for 7 on, yeah.
That would get them 9th, with everyone else having a round to go.
I leave that one to you, Dave. And,
yeah, maths. Not a maths man.
Yeah. I'm trying to see it there now on the table.
Well, we're into the last quarter. Pat Lewis has come on. He'll move into the centres, so Marcus Jones has gone out into the left wing. And Kieran Meek. Oh, that needs to sit down, though. That needs to sit down. Oh.
I guess you want the scrum, do you?
I think that decision's excellent,
yeah, all the way back here.
And then it's just an execution element with the kick. The decision to kick there is spot on. If they could pin Newport in that corner, force them to get out of there with the good pressure chase, that would have been a fantastic situation for Pontypool. It's just the execution of the kick let us down.
Owen Popple has come on the tight head side for Luke Yendall, another young tight head. Former Leicester Tigers Academy in Hartbury, which is the same pathway that Harry Beddle went through, who's going great guns here this season. The Dragons, the open side flanker.
Time off. Yes, I didn't understand what you were asking for, sorry. I thought you were pointing to the scoreboard. He just wants to rub the blood off, boys. Where he's scrummaging.
You can watch highlights of the entire weekend's action. They'll go live on YouTube on Monday or S4C on Tuesday. And then we start to think about the future. Playoffs begin. There's no respite. Sometimes after the regular season finishes, you might have a little week off, but no, the playoffs straight underway.
I can't hear you. I can't see you. I can't hear you.
Best way with some of the momentum we speak about going into this period. That's how teams will want it as well.
Yeah.
Time back on.
So quarterfinals on April the 25th, semi-finals, both semi-finals live And the Welsh Cup final as well. Here at Rodney Parade.
Crouch.
Multi-sport surface here. In fact, you can. I mentioned it earlier. They've painted over the 18-yard box, but you can still see the penalty spot.
Yeah.
Huge credit to the ground staff, you know. Given that we get all the rugby here and the football, they keep this surface in an incredible position. Right then, Lauren, who have you got with you?
Craig Evans yn cadw cwmni fi. Nes i roi ffocws ar y perfformiad a pa mor bwysig oedd hynny cyn y gêm. Gyda 60 munud ar y cloc. Pa mor hapus i ti, Craig?
Weddol hapus. Yn amlwg mae eisiau bach egni arni ar y funud. Boes yn dechrau blino a yn amlwg mae Casnewydd yn mynd i war hefyd. So, just rhoi bach mwy egni mynd y tîm na, ond weddol hapus hyd yn hyn.
Ond oedd hynny yn rhannol oherwydd yr egni ni wedi gweld, chymon. Hanner cynta, y blaenwyr yn ennill y gwrthdrawiadau, eich naw yn edrych yn hynod ddiwiog heno.
Mae boes yn rhoi popeth mewn i fe. Fel ni'n gweud cyn y gym, mae bach o hyder dyn ni ar ôl y penwthnos, a mae boes jyst yn ffeitio am y Cris yw yn hosgol yna. So, really hapus gyda'r performer hyd yn hyn, ond mae 20 munud i fynd am rai ni'n neud siwr bod ni'n dod mas.
O'ch chi wedi sôn am ennill gyda Mantis o 15 pwynt a codi o waelod y pentwr?
Na, dim yn gwybod. Yr unig beth ni wedi bod yn trial edrych arno yw just dod ma rhoi gêm da i Casnewydd, a os ni'n rhoi beth ni'n gallu rhoi, byddwn ni yn y ffait ar y diwedd, a gobeithio bydd ni'n dod mas yn ennill.
Craig, diolch yn fawr am amser.
I 100% agree with you.
Well, the scrum has started to go Pool's way. That is a real turn up for the Bucks after what we saw in the first half.
Yeah, it is, and there's obviously a lot going on there, but we talk about the young front row again, and problem solving. Yes, there's changes.
I didn't see it nicely.
But that's part of the problem solving process as well, so it's good to see from that point of view.
And Sam Scarf still out there doing the business.
Yeah, I'd keep him going, I won't lie.
There's a big Owen Popple. He has got
too slow, boys.
Frame of a tight head. Newport a little bit too slow, and Scott Matthews anything but.
Still on that edge.
Meek takes it to the line. Half a gap could open up here. That's Pat Lewis.
Tackle, mate.
We're in 23 today.
Fine. We're going to go back, though.
Oh, what would you do here? Would you have a shy at the stumps?
Two players, wrong side of the tackle.
I think the way the maul went in the first half, I think there's a good chance here to get to the corner and go from there.
On the 5 max? 15 max?
Ambitious.
Or dull.
Maybe. Just thinking, because 3 points would give them
wrong side tackle.
More than a score lead, but they want a big win, don't they? They want 15 points, they want all 6. 15, okay. I think that's a lovely addition to the league this season as well.
Yeah, talking the way back to the...
Well, they are going to go for the poles.
Yeah, is that okay?
Because it would take them beyond a converted try, so pragmatic decision here.
It's a big kick here for Meek, because the conversion he's just missed was, a kind of bread and butter type of kick, and, this lends itself in the same fashion.
To increase the lead to beyond a converted try. Oh, it's hit the post, but the ball's not dead. It can work for McDonough. Oh, it's an important tackle. And Pooler knocking on the door. An unlikely source of territory here. Oh, but Newport have turned it over. Rugby.
Use it, lads. Lads, please.
And ultimately the score remains Newport 24, Pontypool 29. And we're into the last 15 minutes of the game. And a clean enough exit. Oh, that was that got the heart rates up.
I'd answer his question.
I thought they'd go for the try.
Yeah.
So, first of all, I 100% agree with you. Second of all, I asked twice. The only thing I've asked off 3 is not to go head on head with their player.
Carrick McDonough's a quick boy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's sharp, to be fair.
Yeah, numbers, boys. 6.
Yeah, he just didn't quite have the angle there to straighten up and, and get all that power going forward.
Right, Sam Scarf finds his line-out target, and they go to the maul again. Ryan Jones is on. Scarf has it. Newport trying to get through to spoil here. So Pooler decide to put some hands on it, and they go direct through Mahoney. Well, Ackerman's in there. I'm not really sure that he gave himself an opportunity. But they're starting to go after a few more breakdowns here.
There's a couple of breakdowns there now, like you say, Dave, where Ellis Lewis has been exposed at the back of it. You know, then Pontypool aren't quite as accurate in cleaning that out or protecting the ball.
Mark 7, yeah.
Well, keep your eye on that clock,
Just under.
because it's ticking along, but there's still plenty of time. Newport aren't going to want to play too much rugby here. Territory's not been their friend
Crouch.
for a lot of this second half.
Bind.
No, wind seems to have died down
Set.
near the flags over there.
And this time it's Pooler who upset the referee.
Yeah, that didn't look right from the start today.
You injured? You okay? Angle.
So Ryan Jones has come on for Herbert. Relatively short night for him with a yellow card.
Not for me. I felt it was a good reload. Initially, maybe. Then it was a really good platform and then across.
Yeah, these are good evenings for individuals like Ryan Jones now. Who, he want to fight his way back around that under-20 squad with the Junior World Cup in mind. So these are good moments, good periods to be coming into the battle.
Yeah, I did answer him. The player asked me the question. Yeah. I felt on the set there was a slight drop to knee, but then there was a very good reload. Oh, right. We had a good platform, ball in, and across the scrub.
That's probably how he's done it.
Agree first of all, but then it was a good reload, so I played through. Yeah, and I've done that all day. I know you are. I know you are.
Henry Palmer finds his man, and now Newport go about the business of trying to equalise. The bouncing ball sits up beautifully. The pass is a peach, and Welsh is denied. Oh, it's a great tackle, but it's another clean line break for Newport. The last one led to a Henry Palmer try. What will this one lead to?
Move away.
Coming up to the final 10 minutes, Newport breathing down Pooler's neck. They're in a great position as well. If they can go over from here, they will have the conversion to take the lead. There are so many bodies out to the left-hand side. It has to go here. Oh, it's a short line. It's a little beauty. And with Pooler stretched, Newport are level. And it's game on again.
Sorry, mate. How long have you got left?
Fair play, the two teams just won't go away, would they?
Oh. Well, let's take a look at this Kobe Reese break to get it all started. And that pass off the left hand when you're going full tilt, that's high skill.
Ellis Lewis got across again, made that tackle. Okay, didn't quite finish it off, but got a good impact there, which nearly allowed Pontypool to defend that out.
This for the lead. Newport are ahead. Well, that's the finish from Brogan Leary. He's had a really good performance, hasn't he? He's come on early. He's done a lot of...
Yeah, he's impacted, to be fair to him.
Yeah, a lot of ugly work, a lot of tackling, a lot of chasing, a lot of making breakdowns messy. And he's just run a good line there, scored a good try.
Work rate's so important in that position and things, and you keep seeing it with Brogan there, fair play.
Use! No.
Right into the last 10 minutes. Liam Newstead has come on. Tom Workman has come on. 2 prop changes, and that one sits up for Hunter Ward, who's not shy of a bit of gas himself. Ward. Oh, Antrobus, a try scorer earlier, perhaps a try saver there. Gorgeous hands. Newport chasing a lead, a bigger lead. Oh, knocked on by Lucas Welsh. Just wouldn't sit up for him. Oh.
Excuse me. Yes.
How about this? Energy from Newport, 72 minutes into the game.
No, I know you told me. No, I said, I thought you were both going for the ball rather than the tackle.
We talk about Hunter Ward, that's a fantastic carry again, you know, and even then when he's caught, the effectiveness of taking that edge then through the wider backs was excellent, you know, so you know, Newport have really sparked in the last few minutes.
Okay, boys, let's go. Robster. Sam, let's go, boy. Just 13 more players off out now, is it?
Well, that is the third time that the lead has changed hands.
Crouch. Bind. Yeah. Okay, well, I know there's a lot of subs, lads. Time off. We're not going to lose any time here.
We were done, remember?
No, this side of scrum just earlier. We've had some subs. Let's find our middle, please. We're not going to lose any time. I'll put time on when we call set.
Yeah, 24-12 down. It became 24-24. Pooler took the lead again. But it is Newport who lead.
Crouch.
And if they do win this game, goodness me,
Bind.
they've worked hard for it.
Set.
Plenty of distance on the kick, but it's going to stay in field. And Williams is going to find Leary. Try scorer Leary. Good clear out. Arrives quickly. Williams back on his feet. And oh, Sam Scarf is over that ball. And he's turned it over. Sam Scarf. The ultimate pilferer. Pooler currently down to 14. Backwards. Joel Mahoney, well, he's just about got up and is jogging back into position just as the two medics have got on the pitch.
He's tired.
Leave it!
I don't think he's the only one out there. Oh, lovely feet from Pat Lewis. Now Lewis feeds the speed. Johan Duggan is off. Johan Duggan for the corner. Steps inside.
That's a great tackle.
What a tackle. Try saving tackle. But now Pooler for the lead once more. Ben Whitehouse has seen something. What has he seen?
I've got it held up, player onside. Have you got anything different? No. Held up.
Oh.
Held up. Goal line dropout. Players onside.
Unbelievable. Try saving, maybe game saving defence.
That's great scramble defence. But fair play, Pat Lewis, that's a cracking line break.
Multiple players down, lads.
Well, we've got a couple of players down, but I think they're down with lung injuries.
Yeah,
I saw that.
There's a few blowing out there now, but Pontypool, they be kicking themselves for not finishing that, I think.
Okay.
You know, that's
affecting the ruck.
Fantastic to be looking to go from that area of the pitch, and then Pat Lewis having that ability.
Okay.
It's a great
the players up injured.
Got that pass away.
2 seconds, boys. Let me just see the subs.
2 seconds.
All players up, boys.
Well, we should get a good line of it here.
Make it subs. Time off.
And he's gone from there. Oh, now is Cadwyn Penny onside?
Okay.
Oh, no, he wasn't. Cadwyn Penny has gone away with one, but Kieran Meek, drop goal! Oh. Again, he dared to dream.
22.
Can't take your eye off this.
22. Oh, Mark, sorry.
Oh, wasn't far off, was it? Don't get many drop goals. Certainly don't get many to win games. Now, Kieran Meek decides against the drop goal. This time and instead picks out the familiar forward force of Scott Matthews. Little dummy from Meek, doesn't want to get isolated here. And doesn't. Little ball out the back, and Joe Davis goes direct. Oh, Sam Scarf still out there. Scarf has been a pain in the neck for Newport today.
Like what you did there, Dave.
You're welcome. Pat Lewis again, full of confidence after that last run. Again, he's a tough man to bring down. Unbelievable to think that it's likely that this Pontypool team are going to finish bottom of the league. Such is the competition at this level.
Oh, brilliant.
Meek. It's going to go back the other way. So they'll be without their main playmaker for this next phase at least. Ellis Lewis, he's still out there as well. Oh, Newport thought they'd pinched it. Instead, they're defending their 22 again.
Discipline's huge for Newport here now.
So, Best is wearing 1. Are we trying to set up a drop goal here? I don't think we are, because Marcus Jones, he's wearing 13. He's spending some time on the wing.
It's a big turnover.
Not Newport. Not for the first time, have nicked it in the 22.
2. Good.
And Pontypool running out of opportunities.
Release. Scott.
Got to be careful here, though,
Stay back.
Newport,
Scott,
because
get back. Use it.
The referee will be red hot on sealing off here. Welsh keeps that in field. Meek underneath it. Great chase. It's that man Brogan Leary again. 5 minutes to go. This very much has a feeling of next score wins. And listen to these Pontypool fans at Rodney Parade. Travelling support, doing themselves and their team proud. Can the 15 on the pitch?
No, he's on his way. No idea the ball. Go back.
I can't commentate too much now. I'm just watching a game of rugby here now.
Well, that's it. Enjoy yourself.
Fantastic.
Everyone else is. Feed the speed again. Johan Duggan out wide. Can't quite get around his man, Morgan Williams. That's been a good battle all day. Oh, Meek needs to stay in. Just about does. Meek does incredibly well.
Hands away,
Sam Scarf
Thanks, 12.
is down. Someone must have brought a bat on the pitch, because that's the kind of thing you need to stop him.
Go back,
Carrick McDonough's taken a position on the left edge as well. If Pooler are brave enough for the crossfield kick. Oh, massive turnover. Callum Bradbury, the big long lock, gets his levers in and wins the penalty for Newport.
Just that disconnect there with that pick and go. I was just going to say how, you know, Pontypool have kept the ball for such a long period there, but Newport have been so disciplined in their defence. In that last 5 minutes, that's a fantastic set of phases of play.
Oh, and he gets in there, and Best just misses the clear out, doesn't he? And if you don't get it right, then it is penalty time, and huge credit to Callum Bradbury, sticking his head and body in where many would not.
See what happens next then, is it?
Player up, Rod, yeah. Injured player, yeah.
Well, they're still going to get the line out right.
True enough.
Time back on.
Well, we're about to get the set in a game announced. A few candidates. Oh, he's missed touch. That is not a good kick. That is not a good kick, but Johan Duggan doesn't mind a bit. He recovered well from that big bump in the first half, didn't he? Mahoney.
Stay.
Pooler are going to have one last shot, one last roll of the dice to try and pinch this and spoil Newport's day at Rodney Parade. Marcus Jones. God, this has been a fantastic game of rugby. Could have quite easily been a dead rubber, couldn't it? That was Best. Getting the width on it early. Mahoney with another carry. He's got McDonough outside him. God, another excellent tackle. They think they turned this over. Oh, they have. I'll tell you what, these two centres towards the end, Westwood and Ackerman,
And those contacts out in those 15-metre channels have been costly for Pontypool in the last 5 minutes. You know, they're big moments. They've managed to get the ball out here, but they haven't been able to deal with that contact area then in these 15-metre areas.
Right, you've got to get down to studio. So Sinead, who's on the Welsh language commentary today, she's about to announce the Serena game. Could be any number of contestants. Oh, there we go. A little bit of emotion from the Black and Ambers, but that's overthrown. And Scott Matthews has pinched it.
Tackle, release.
There is no respite here for Newport. Win the penalty, cough the ball up. Win the penalty, cough the ball up. Oh, Pat Lewis, loose ball, cleaned up by Carrick McDonough. But with 30 seconds to go and 55 metres to go, time running out here for Pontypool. A penalty now. Well, that would be it. Newport would go for goal. They'd run down the clock. And that'd be that. But is there a line break? Is there a penalty? Is there a moment of magic? Oh, no, there's not. What a wonderful evening of Super Rygbi Cymru here at Rodney Parade.
20 seconds. Time is off.
Harry Ackerman, what a performance from him. We pumped up the tyres of both of those men. Ackerman and Joe Westwood. Plenty of URC experience, plenty of Challenge Cup experience, and even though they haven't had it all their own way, it's those two that have made the key turnovers that ultimately have won this game for Newport. Oh, but that man, rightly awarded the Serena game. He scored a try, he's made his tackles, he's carried, he's made turnovers. It's looking more and more like he is going to be on the losing side tonight, but a fully deserving recipient of the Star of the Game award.
Crouch. Bind.
This penalty has been a bit of a, sorry, this scrum, should I say, has been a bit of a crapshoot in the second half. Pooler going after it, but enough is enough. Newport are back to winning ways, but there have been few games this season where they've had to work harder to earn 5 points. They'll finish in third place. They'll go into the playoffs in the exact same spot that they were last year when they ended up winning the championship. The Black and Ambers win the Gwent Derby, but it's a Gwent Derby that lived up to hype, that perhaps exceeded expectation. And incredibly for Pooler, they're going to finish 10th in this league, but that is a team with a lot of guts, a lot of quality, and a lot of good rugby players. And we're very much looking forward to seeing what they can do with the remaining games. Is there a wild card spot for them to maybe spring one final surprise? But it's not to be their night tonight. Newport victorious. They had to come from behind once, twice, 3 times to pinch it at the death. It finishes Newport 31, Pontypool 29. What a game.
Dyma ni te cadarnhad o'r tabl fel mae pethau yn sefyll. O'n i'n gwybod bod Gasnewydd yn sicr o'i lle yn drydydd. Oedd cyfle, ni'n meddwl falle bod cyfle gan Pontypool ar un adeg i godi o waelod y pentwr gan bennu'r gêm gyda mantis o 15 pwynt neu mwy. Ond na, maen nhw nawr yn degfed a mi fyddan nhw yn chwarae yn y gemau ail gyfle wythnos nesaf. 4 gêm arall i ddod i chi. Cofiwch, wel, syni'r tabl fyna, bydde buddugoliaeth i Lynebwy yn erbyn Cwins Caerfyrddin yn ddigon i telio ei lle ar frig y tabl. Mae dal y cyfle gan Cwins Caerfyrddin i osgoi'r gêm y gyfle, ond mae angen canlyniadau eraill arnyn nhw i fynd ei ffordd. Felly, Rygbi Gogledd Cymru. Mae tynged nhw yn ei dwylo ei hunan. Os maen nhw yn ennill, maen nhw'n sicr o'r chweched tafle ac yn osgoi'r gemau ail gyfle. A cofiwch, mi fydd cyfle gyda chi wylio i'ch bwyntiau'r gemau yna i gyd fel arfer ar YouTube nos lun wedyn a Darllediad ar ôl am 10 o'r gloch nos Fawrth. nos iau nesaf. Nim cweit yn gwybod pwy fyddwn ni'n dangos, ond fi fyddwn ni yn dangos gêm fyw i chi ar yr amser arferol o chwarter wedi 7, a wedyn y rown go gynterfynol ar Ebrill 5 ar 20 ar S4C i chi. Gareth Williams a Sioned Harris yn ymuno fi, ond dyna ni, Casnewydd, maen nhw wedi gorfod gweithio yn dyn nhw am y fuddugoliaeth yna. Pont-y-pŵl heb Sioned wedi taflu pob dim atyn nhw heno.
O, yn bendant. Fi'n credu oedd Pont-y-pŵl hollol iddiannol o'r fuddugoliaeth fyd sy'n nhw wedi cael ei, ond nath Casnewydd jyst dangos goruchafiaeth nhw rheolaeth gêm ar y diwedd fyna. Nath nhw ddim wneud yn hawdd iawn i Pont-y-pŵl a am gêm yn y fe, Darby Gwent, o'n i'n disgwyl bach o gyffron, oedd hwnna'n rhywbeth arall. A fi'n credu, oedd e jyst yn dangos fed pa mor bwysig yw ei gymryd y 2 pwynt y trosiad oedd i wrth y geisiau di a'r 3 pwynt efallai, achos mae fe gyd o lawr i, fel ni'n dweud, gyd o lawr i 2 pwynt yn y diwedd.
Ie, chwip o gêm, ac am y wargylch fyd. Cyfnogwyr Casnewydd sy'n dathlu nawr, ond dwi'n teimlo mai Pŵl oedd ni'n clywed drwy gydol y gêm.
Wargylch ffantastig ma. Oedd y stand yn llawn na, fel chi dweud, oedd Pont-y-pŵl wedi lawr a cwpl o buses fi'n credu o'r sŵn yma. Ond oedd e'n gret, gêm gystadleuol, reit i'r diwedd, ddim yn siŵr beth oedd yn mynd i ddigwydd nesaf. Ond ie, moments pwysig yma, fel ti'n gweud Sioned, ar ran yr agwedd cico. Bwrw posting gyda'r cic-os yma. Byddwn ni wedi licio gweld nhw'n mynd i'r corner fyna, fel oedd y sgarmes wedi mynd yn y hanner cynta. Ond na fe, penderfyniadau fel a sydd mae pobl yno yn y gêm. Yn drenu, really, i Pont-y-pŵl.
Fi fel arfer eitha da cadw cyfrif y geisiau. Dim yn gwybod nes i lwyddo, dim meddwl deg yn y diwedd, a dyma'r un allweddol beth bynnag. Brogan Leri yn mynd â hi. Siaradau ni trwyddo hwn, Sioned.
Ie, wel, just cais rili bach o look gyda fe. Dyw'r bel ddim yn mynd i'r dwylo fyna, ond mae fe'n bwysio fyny aethwedd eto. Oedd Ellis Lewis, oedd e'n amlwg iawn i Pont-y-pŵl yn rhoid y gwrthdrawiad gyntaf na i fewn. Ond Casnewydd wedyn, jyst yn dangos gorchafiaeth dealltwriaeth nhw. Fy'n e'n jyst cam diffyg cyfathrebu fyna rhwng Pont-y-pŵl a jyst creu yr ogoria'r hawl na i rhywbeth drosto i Casnewydd.
Morgan Williams dar yn ymuno ni. Llongyfarchiadau mawr. O'n i'n gwybod hyn oedd hi'n gêm rhwng, Darllediad, y gyngrar, y tlws, a'r tîm ar waelod y pentwr, ond dwi'n meddwl oedd hi'n timlo fel yma ar y cae, oedd hi?
Na, dim o gwbl. Da ni'n hapus gael fuddugoliaeth, ond dwi'n meddwl bod ni'n hapus ar y perfformiad. Pob clod i Pont-y-pŵl, oedd nhw'n gorfforol. Nath nhw'n gwneud pethau'n anodd iddyn ni. Dwi'n meddwl ni'n bach o lwcus i gael fuddugoliaeth yn y diwedd.
Ddim falle'n hapus gyda'r perfformiad, ond yn hapus gyda'r ffordd reolwch i'r 5 munud ola yna, achos yn y diwedd, oedd e'n teimlo fel bod chi'n troi'r bêl drosodd tro ar ôl tro ar y degau hanfodol.
Na, oedd amddiffyn ni'n dda. Oedden ni'n gweithio'n galed yn edrych yn y blaenwyr, a oedden ni'n gallu troi'r bêl drosodd. So ie, dwi'n meddwl y work rate yna, ella oedd y cywirdeb ddim cweit yna yn attack, ond na, oedd y work rate yna.
Na i ddod â chi mewn.
Ges ti noson mis iawn yn diwedd na fe, ges ti sgores ti'r gais ti, oedd Iowan Dygan yn llon llaw i ti. So, beth yw'r targed nawr sy'n mynd mlaen i gêm yn ystaf? Beth sy'n angen gwella, beth yw'r nod?
Wel, mae'r perfformiad angen gwella, ond y nod ydy ennill y gyngred. I fynd a pa bynnag da ni'n chwarae yn y chwarteri, a wedyn gobeithio symud ymlaen a ennill y gyngred fel nathon ni llynedd. O ran perfformiad, dwi'n meddwl mae'n lot o bethau da ni angen gwella. Da ni wedi bod mewn ffom da ers dechrau'r flwyddyn, a dwi'n meddwl da ni'n teimlo fatha yn y thosau dweitha, ella bod ni'n gyrffiau bach yn sôr, a ella bod ni wedi blino tipyn bach, so dwi'n meddwl bod ni'n falch i gael wsos i ffwrdd os nesaf, a trio gwella'r perfformiad na mynd mewn i'r chwarteri.
Chi'n amlwg y tîm sy'n effeithiol wrth i chi fynd mewn, chi newydd ennill y cwpan, enillwch i'r gyngred, llynedd yn dod o trydydd safle yn y gyngred. Oeddi hwnna'n rhywbeth chi'n cymryd hyder wrtho?
Yndi, dwi'n meddwl da ni'n hyderus bod ni'n gallu ennill bob un gêm, ond mae rhaid i'r pethau syml na fod yn iawn, dwi'n meddwl. Mae blin yn rhoi pob clod iddyn nhw, mae'r sgrym, mae'r llinell farfer yn gryf gyda ni, so pan da ni'n mewn i'r 22, da ni'n disgwyl mynd i ffwrdd efo pwyntiau. Lle mae'n rhoi bach yr hydydd i'r olwyr wneud y pethau da ni isio.
Ie, llongyfarchiadau mawr, gêm gwych heno a canlyniad wrth gwrs yn mynd o'ch blaid chi. Felly mwynhewch heno. Diolch yn fawr. Ewn ni nawr i gael mwy o mateb ar y cae gyda Rhys ap William.
Yeah, Harry Ackerman a Ben Roach sy'n cadw cwmni fi. Harry, what a game to start with. 10 tries, that was an absolute belter.
Yeah, it's definitely. It's always going to be good with a Gwent derby on Rodney and a day like this. So, yeah, glad that it lived up to what we thought it could be.
Great with ball in hand, but you and Joe in the centre were crucial with a couple of turnovers as well.
Yeah, it's always fun playing with Joe. You know, we train day in, day out, and it's always fun to actually get a chance to do it then on the weekend. And yeah, it shows that we can try and do some good stuff there.
What about Super Rygbi Cymru? You know, you want to play regionally, but what kind of platform is this?
Yeah, it's really good. Like when we don't get a chance to play for Dragons, like it's always fun to play for Newport. We play a good brand of rugby, and I've had near about 30 games now for the club, so I always enjoy it whenever I get a chance to play. So yeah, it's really good.
A couple more to play this year. Thanks for your time, Harry. I'll turn to the captain. Ben, like I said, what a game that was. What was it like to play in?
Oh, it was tough. It was tough. It was end to end. Like fair play to the boys. The credit to go all the way down to the trial and hold that one up there. But yeah. Just to echo what Harry said, it's always going to be tough in a Gwent derby. There's loads of emotion in it, and obviously there was something to play for today with the Shield. So just credit to the boys for digging in those defensive sets.
I think you finished third last year and won it from third. You're going to be third again when the season finishes. Are you going to win it again this year?
That's always the goal. Going into it, there's always the goal, and to win it last year was amazing, but it's even harder to back it up and to win it again. So that's the goal, that's the aim. Obviously, we won the cup, kept the Shield now. So to get that triple, that treble is amazing, and not many people get to do that. So that's the aim.
Lots of rugby to be played. Thanks for your time, Ben.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Sy'n yn y gêm yn y pen draw yn mynd i Sam Scarf sy'n dipyn o ganmoliaeth yn dyw e Sioned pan chymod, o'n ni gyd yn gytun bod yn heiddi'r clod, ond wrth gwrs ar ochr y tîm collod.
Does i gros grant yn bach hwnna trwy'n rhoi'r Sam Scarf, ond o'r dechreuad, trwy fan hyn y cic gyntaf, mae fe'n neud ei bresenoldeb yn amlwg fan hyn, a oedd e just môr corfforol a egni uchel trwy gydol y gêm. Oedd e'n nuisance yn ardal dacl, oedd e'n troi y pêl drosto, a pob tro oedd e'n cario'r bêl, oedd e'n meiddi'r amddiffynwr gyntaf, oedd e'n neud metre i'w dîmau. A fel ni'n sôn o hanner amser wnaethon ni dweud bod e fel rhengol ychwanegol ar y ca, a oedd e'n hynod effeithio gwneud ac wrth gwrs sgorodd e'r cais na wedyn hanner cyntaf. Felly, ar y tîm nath colli, i fi, fe yw'r un unigolyn nath sefyll mas dros y ddoi dîm.
Cytuno'n llwyr, oedd e'n amlwg iawn yn popeth oedd e'n neud. Oedd e'n real arwen yn popeth. Oedd gret i weld. Oedd hwnna'n mynd tan y diwedd. Ni'n gweld traddodiad yna fel y reng flan yn cael ei newid 55-60 munud yn ath reit i'r diwedd, a oedd e'n rhy mor effeithiol, a oedd e'n cael impact yn hwyr yn y gêm. Fel chi'n gweld, oedd e'n cael yn gynnar yn y gêm, so war y teg iddo fe.
Ie, ni wedi gweld yn syrenu dim o dreigiau pŵl a tîm Cymru Danigen wrth gwrs, a mae fe nawr gyda Rhys William mas ar y cae.
Odi ma fe, Sam, 80 minutes, you don't always get what you deserve out of a Gwent derby. Player of the match, is there any consolation?
Not really, no. I think the biggest thing we can take out of it is the grit. Like, we've had a tough season. Things have been said, you know, teams counting us out, but I think the last two games we've shown a real Pontypool attitude, and it's good to see.
Yeah, because you get another chance, you're into the playoffs, you know, so you've got another bite of this cherry, and from what we've seen tonight, no one will want to play Pontypool.
Oh, yeah, I'd hope so. I hope we send our message out. I hope they realise when they play in Pontypool, it's not going to be an easy day. It's going to be a tough graft all the way to the 80th minute, which shown today. And yeah, hopefully we've peaked at the right time coming into the playoffs now, and you only need 3-4 wins to win the league.
I asked Harry Ackerman what Super Rygbi Cymru is like, really, you know, because you're in the Dragons squad, all of you in the front row, in the pool of front row are Dragons squad members. What kind of a bedding is Super Rygbi Cymru to prepare you for that next step?
Yeah, it's massive. It's massive. Like, you can scrummage and train in as much as you want. You're not going to have the same opponents every week. You come in, yeah, someone's going to be cutting angle. I just get deep in the scrums now, but people are cutting angles.
All right, I love it.
People are cutting angles. The older heads are, you know, dark arts. They know what they're doing. You can't learn that on a scrum machine. Coming out, yeah, playing every week is essential. Especially, you know, again, old now, I'm 22. Especially the younger boys, 18, 19, coming up. You've just got to play. You've got to play every week as much as you can.
How far can you go? You know, you take it game by game. You're into the playoffs. You look at who you're playing. We're not quite sure yet who it's going to be. You've got to wait for the results. But you confident you can go anywhere away from home?
Yeah. As you've seen today, we got the best fans in the league, and I back 100%.
Noisiest.
Noisiest. So you know, away games are home games for us with our fans, and I do believe we're peaking at the right time and we can beat anyone.
Brilliant. Sam, go and have a well-deserved sit-down and the shower. Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Wel, nes i drial dy ore, Sione, drwy roi syr yn y gêm i blesio fe, ddim cweit wedi llwyddo heno. 66 o ymddangosiadau. Mae rai fod e'n awchu i ware'r lefel uwch. Mae'n fwy ifanc, mae'n fwy uchelgeisiol. O dwi'n barod i gamu mewn i dîm y dreigiau chwarae yn gyson, Gareth?
Yn sicr, o gwmpas y ca beth mae wedi dangos heno, a hefyd, sôn am bwyty set piece a gweddau fel oedd i taflu fe'n dda yn effeithiol a rhoi sylfaen i'r tîm. Nath e sôn fyna am y scrimmage o, a fel wedys i gyda, sa'i mynd i siarad gormod yna. Ond chi'n gweld, mae'n rhywbeth, mae fe'n ymwybodol o, mae fe'n rhywbeth, mae fe moyn datblygu a mynd o reng flan i bachwr, mae'n mynd trwy'r addysg yna. So fydd e'n camu lan, oedd neb yn sôn am Brody Cochran tua 2 flynedd yn ôl, 3 mlynedd yn ôl. A mae Sam Scarff ar yr un fath o llwybr, really.
Mae'n bod yn fwy o celeb na Brody Cochran, o fe ni'n gweld gyda'r selfie, celeb yn Pont-y-pŵl, beth bynnag. Ond Sione, jyst ar Gasnewydd i orffen. O dwi'n beth da, falle, bod nhw'n dysgu gwersi, achos maen nhw wedi gorfod ffeindio'i ffordd trwy gêm anodd heno ar yr adeg yma o'r tymor.
Ie, gall ti rai weithio to fel tîm sydd yn gyfarwydd o fod yn llwyddiannus, mynd yn rhy gyffyrddus. Ath nhw i Gaerdydd wythnos diwetha, a rhod nhw gêm i Gaerdydd, oedd Gaerdydd yn siarp, a wedyn dath nhw fan hyn o ma. Fi credu gath nhw bach o sioc gan Pontypool, sa'n cweud y siŵr, ond nhw'n gwybod bod nhw mewn darbu o'r munud cyntaf, ond fel oedd Sam Scarff rhaid fyna, mae fe meddwl falle nawr mae Pontypool yn pico ar y foment cywir, ond falle dyma'r fath o performance sydd angen y Casnewydd i hwpo nhw mlaen falle'r cam nesaf na, lefel nesaf na nawr yn barod am y play-offs yn.
Reit, wel diolch yn fawr am eich cwmni chi heno. Mae Rodney Parade, wrth gwrs y dreigiau sy'n camu mlaen i chwarteri Ewrop dros y penwythnos. Maen nhw oddi cartre yn Parma i herio zebra. Dych chi ddim eisiau colli honno yn fyw nos Sadwrn am 5 munud ar 7 wedyn cyfle i weld i chyfwydiau a Sione Harris eto fydd hi ar S4C am 5 munud wedi 10 nos Sadwrn Cymru yn erbyn yr Alban a Caernarfon yn herio y Flint D-Seal nôl yma Rodney Parade y gêm yna i chi am 3 o'r gloch ar S4C. A mwy o Sione Harris ar D-Seal fyd. Mae'n benodnos brysur iawn i ti. Achos ti yn mynd i fod yn un stadiwm genedlaethol, Stadiwm Principality. 4 gêm fyw, y cyfan yn cychwyn am hanner awr wedi 10, Blaenau yn herio Abercraf. A mi fydda i yna hefyd yn gwylio Castellnedd yn herio Merthyr am hanner awr wedi 5. Felly hen ddigon i gadw chi yn brysur dros y penwythnos a hen ddigon i ni drafod unwaith eto wythnos nesaf ar gyfer y gêm ail gyflawn am ffordd sy'n dwywaith amdani i orffen y tymor arferol gyda 2 gêm, 2 o gemau gorau'r gyngrair hyd yma. Diolch am eich cwmni chi, nos da.